Welcome, welcome, welcome to Jewellery Maker. My name is Fee and it's Thursday, so I'm here with my favourite girl. It's the lovely Sheila. It's the pearly queen herself. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
everybody.
She's got the pearls on, the shell pearl.
Yes.
That necklace has been admired before, I remember.
Pardon?
It looks gorgeous.
Yes. Well, I was looking for something to match, and I thought, I know.
Perfect. Well, it just goes with so much, doesn't it? It's beautiful.
It does, actually. It's got every colour.
Now, Sheila was with us yesterday and we were doing wonderful tiaras and the likes, and we've got a great bundle kit for you today with the hair fasteners as well, so you can extend on those skills we learnt with Sheila yesterday. We've got a great bundle for you, some really high quality amethyst and rose quartz. It's a beautiful amethyst chain, the hair fascinators as it were. She's made earrings, necklaces out of that kit as well. So we've got that wonderful bundle. We've got two new kits, a kit box and bedazzled, yeah, as well. So this is very limited edition, this bedazzled kit. I wish I had more, but it's due to the sheer popularity of the abalone and the pearl there. And when you see Sheila's designs, seriously, they're gorgeous. I mean, the woman has excelled herself. She's always brilliant, but seriously, she's gone on another planet today. She's just like, they're just stunning. I mean, I always say that about Sheila's designs, but there's just something about the ones today. See, I'm wearing half of them. So yes, but that one is very limited. Now, another new kit that we've got today, is this called Wow? Wow. Wow, it's the wow factor, yeah. Just wow, just wow. WOW. I believe we've got good availability of this one. And again, a plethora of incredible pieces made out of that black onyx, some beautiful shell, some great length of chain in that one as well that you're going to love in Sheila's designs as well. So that's a fantastic kit. And our other kit is a beadie box. And actually, if you just have a little look, I'm wearing the earrings and the bracelet from it, just to give you a bit of a tease. So really perfect for the summer. And you know, when you look at the box, I'll be honest with you, you know, you might be thinking, I'm not sure which direction to go. Well, let me assure you that when you see Sheila's designs, you'll know exactly where to go. She's really brought them to life beautifully. That beadie box is going ridiculously low. It's a summer sizzler offer on that beadie box, because we just feel with the likes of the shell and the pearl rounds in there that it's all about summer. So we're going ridiculously low, so you have it for the summer, so it's not left in stock. We want it to go today. So congratulations to you for watching this morning, because I'm going to start with my early bird, follow it by a baby bird, and then launch Sheila's challenge, which I know you're going to want to get involved with because the pieces in it are fantastic. And I've got a new Botswana set. Oh, I'm so excited, Gracie. So excited. Your big Pocahontas today. It's nice. She's got the plaits, the Pocahontas plaits. It's nice. Get your hair done as well. The change of colour. It's beachy, yes, yes. The colours change. It looks lovely. Right. So if you got involved with the tiara making yesterday, or indeed this would work really well with the fascinators that Sheila's working with in our second bundle today, then I just know for the bridal jewellery, and with with June being around the corner, this is your birthstone, June babies, with your moonstone and your chrysoberyl. I mean, here we've got it covered, haven't we? We've got the silver, the champagne gold, and the traditional white. It's a 6-strand pearl box. Let's look at those pearls, and what's so beautiful about it is you get two of the same. So if we want to make the earrings and we want to make the bracelet, we've got it covered. We've got it covered. So actually in the white pearls, look at these. They're fantastic. Beautiful. Irregular shaped, yes, admittedly, ranging from 6 to 8 millimeters. So there's our traditional ivory pearls. And when you've got to the 2 strands, it's fantastic, because it doesn't mean we just stop with the bracelet. We can make the necklace, we can make the earrings to match. And it will look great with that beadie box coming up later on as well. I mean, just look at that shell jewellery. Beautiful for the summer. But then a favourite tipple of mine, a lovely bit of bibbly bubbly. I'm not fussy, Cava, Prosecco, Champagne, whatever goes, girl. What do you reckon, Sheila? Is it too early?
Oh, no.
Never.
Well, yeah, we can...
Champagne golds. Beautiful blonde champagne golds. I mean, real butterscotch honey coloured. Love those pearls. I just think they add that essence of quality and class to anything you're making. I mean, and again, it would work so nice with the Fascinator bundle that Sheila's got and working with today. But we've got the choice, because we've got the glamour of the silver, the cool breeze of our reflective silver pearls as well. And something about those silver pearls really outlines the Orient, that secondary rainbow of light that you get on those beautiful genuine pearls. A rainbow that incorporates pinks and lilacs and violets and greens and blues. And you get your beaded box, which I know, lovely jewellery makers, you're finding really useful for storing your polymer clay, for storing things like silver clay, as well as your silver findings, your gold-plated findings, your copper findings, your gemstones. I've got a great offer. Now, these are genuine pearls, so we're talking years to grow. We're talking cultured pearls that would have been cared for, protected from the plankton and the predators, and obviously the acidity in the water. These are freshwater pearls. So you've got the nucleation in the mantle tissue of the clam or the oyster, and then you've got this pearl that naturally grows. We've coated it in the lovely blonde and the lovely silver to give you that essence of, you know, the variation there. But what you're looking at there is the real pearl. You've got the natural white ones there anyway as well. And, you know, we won't be beaten on price. If you're new to Jewellery Maker and you're thinking, love these feet, not sure what I do with them, stay watching, but don't miss out. Now, how much have you paid for a faux pair of fake pearls? I'm sure you've seen jewellery like this. Here's the mixing in of the silver and the white. I'm sure you've seen faux pieces like this, emulating shell, emulating pearls in the shops. I know I have, especially come summertime. I know you've seen stylish jewellery like that. How much have you paid for it? And okay, it's been plastic. How much have you paid for it in the shops? £5? £10? How much have you seen those faux pearl necklaces for? When you saw the tiara making yesterday with Sheila, did you have enough pearls, quite frankly? Or was your bride, have you been commissioned to make something? Has she got a very specific, you know, colour scheme, as in the golds or the silvers? I mean, do you even go so far as to sell your jewellery? Because I do think, you know, with the bridal pearls, with the bridal fascinated, and it's not even bridal, is it? Let's face it, we all go to evening out or a wedding or a guest at a birthday, or there's some celebration, an anniversary. They really make your outfit look a real sense of occasion. You don't need an occasion, says Ollie. He's already calculating how many pairs of earrings he can make out of these 6. He's already thinking, I'm down there, the car boot, selling me earrings. He's coining it, Sheila. He's coining it.
He loves his earrings.
He does love his earrings. You thought I did. That man's obsessed. You've got your pearl earrings in already. How many? 40 gone already while we're just having a nice chat. Well done to you, because you know the early bird is exceptional. You know the early bird is absolutely unmissable. You've probably missed early birds and felt to yourself, I regret that. Or you've seen it on the repeat and thought, why wasn't I up with the lark? Singing at 9:10. What was I doing thinking I could stay in and have a muffin in bed? You need to be dialing 0800 644 655. Joining Sheila and I. Sheila was in at 7:30. Tidying. Tidying. The poor girl couldn't get started unless she tidied. Very thorough. Now, she loves her pearls, her genuine pearls, and when you see her designs, and actually with the bundle we've got later on, you can translate a lot of her designs with these pearls. You'll have already done it, and if you haven't, please stay watching, because together we'll be learning this craft, together we'll be experimenting with new ideas, and we'll be reading out your texts. We must ask for some text soon. But let's launch this. 60 have gone now, so well done to you. People are there on the website, www.jewellerymaker.com. You establish your login, you can purchase online, 1 P&P all day. It's irresistible, and stay with me because I know you'll want baby bird as well. $14.95. Now, what price point did you have in your mind's eye? Even if you pay for a bracelet that was plastic, £5. How much are you going to use of this? A third. That's a genuine pearl bracelet. A fiver? I mean, even for 1 strand, 3 strands. There's your £15. I'm not saying that's what they're worth, but you've got 6. You've got 6 strands, but it's only while stocks last, and I can tell you now, over a third of the stock's been allocated. So please, please, please make sure you're on that phone now, because you know what happens come June, and everybody's asking you, and it's their birthstone. I mean, what a lovely gift. Little pearl ring. You could do a lovely, you can incorporate these in the threads of our new kits as well, if you want to go down the macrame shambhala bracelet route. I mean, these lovely earrings. Sheila's never going to see these again, because I've already admitted, these are mine. These are mine, Ollie. These are mine. Really, I just need to sort myself out, quite frankly, and make a pair. But aren't they beautiful? You could do those with the little natural pearls there as well. I mean, you know we put this style of chandelier earring now in our new kits, don't we, with 100 silver-plated copper findings. They're in there now, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
As well as buying them separately on the web anyway.
There's loads of things with the new finding.
Isn't there?
I love them.
They're a joy, aren't they? A joy. So we need to be done. What do you think about this pearl box, Sheila? I mean, look at the colours.
Well, you don't have to ask me, do you really?
I don't. She is the pearly queen. What is it with your obsession of pearls?
Well, I mean, I just think they're timeless, and I suppose when I was young, you know, my gran always wore pearls, and I just think they're very elegant. And but I love all jewellery. I'm not, you know, it isn't. I think, you know,
exactly.
I just love it. Everything about jewellery making. I really
Pearls
do.
are that timeless piece, aren't they?
Yeah,
Classic.
exactly. Yeah.
And you can freshen them up with a really casual design
or so many things
classic.
As well. Yeah.
Yeah, you can really go down a very sort of, I mean, you can look back to periods of time, the Edwardian period, and create something amazing in terms of almost like a lace effect, or, you know, a really grandiose piece, but then you can just keep it really simple on a stretchy.
Yeah. And even just a plain string of pearls with a
beautiful
feature piece.
Yes.
Just
gorgeous.
I mean, some people do really love the elegance and the like simplicity of jewellery making, and pearls are. But I did a crisscross necklace a long time ago with pearls, and it did look beautiful. It was,
I don't know what design, you know, I don't think I've ever seen a design with pearls that didn't look beautiful.
Exactly.
And like the perfect with those tiaras you were doing yesterday, perfect with the fascinators.
I mean, for anyone that's getting married and that wants to make their own, they will. I said yesterday, they will save so much money.
Oh gosh, won't they?
Because they are expensive.
A tiara for $14.95. I mean, can you?
No. Can't, no.
You might be able to hire it for that, but and who wants to hire it when you can actually make your own and keep it?
Well, and also I think with actually making wedding jewellery yourself, you can fit it into whatever colour scheme you've got.
Exactly.
Whatever your bridesmaids
you were making. Was it you making that lovely little anklet for that bride?
No, I made a fascinator for one of the girls upstairs.
Somebody else was making a little anklet then.
Yeah.
I think it might have been Tina, maybe.
Yes, maybe.
You know, the pearl. Beautiful. But I've only got 60 left now. We started with triple figures. $14.95. Please, please, please be quick, because I just don't want you to miss out. If you're waiting on the phone line, you know, it's a free phone number. That is the number at the bottom of the screen. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm going to show you something else that I know is going to be hot to trot that you're going to absolutely love. It's got colour pop. It's the colour for summer. And then we're going to set Sheila's challenge. Alrighty. I'm going to keep those close to me. Dee Dee, don't take them away. Don't take them away from me. They're Fifi's. I just want to make sure that anybody that might miss the early bird, but well done to you for coming in early, because I am down to double figures now. Let me show you this bad boy. This is gorgeous. We had the dyed howlite. These are hearts. I don't know why. Okay. Look, Gracie, they're hearts. They're so cute. They're so cute. Like Grace, they're gorgeous. Look at those.
They match your dress perfectly.
They do.
Beautiful.
Well, I raided the summer wardrobe. Do you ever do that? You pack away all the winter woolies, and out comes the summer. Because let's face it, the winter woolies take up too much room. It's not like I've got oodles of clothes.
Oh no.
But it's just like I have to, you know, pack away the summer and out with the. So it's like, no, down with the summer clothes. Hurrah! There's those shorts I haven't seen for years. Goodness me. Can I still get them? And by hook or by crook, I will. These are beautiful. Look at the bright blue. It's the colour of summer. It's the colour of the Turkish sea, Ollie. How gorgeous. These are adorable. And we had this fantastic turquoise, not turquoise, forgive me, it's the colour. I probably will slip of the tongue there. Dyed howlite yesterday that I will revisit. And I know it absolutely flew. Look at these, they're adorable. I've seen Sheila put these on just like a little head pin. You can create little flowers out of them. You know, bracelets, they're just beautiful. Little ring there, little stretchy ring. Because they've got that flat flanking front and back, if that makes sense. Because look at them, they're really chunky, but in a nice petite way. They see the way they just sit into one another. This is what's so beautiful. They just sit into the neck, the Cupid's bow of each other there. Can you see that on the close-up? Isn't that lovely? So that they're perfect. Really, really pretty. I just think that's summer. That's what you see in a well-known department store with its lovely bikinis and sarongs and... Go on, Sheila, go on.
I was just thinking with those, you can actually make some beautiful little flowers and cluster them, and then put some of the little pearls in the centre, like the little, you know, the little centre of the flower.
Oh, a little pearl in the middle. Because you've made a gorgeous one with that bedazzled kit. Little flower with the abalone, but you can just put one of those little pearls and then a little flower with the blues. I mean, there you go. I mean, there is your beachwear. No matter what else you've got going on, girls, you're going to look glamorous with jewellery made out of this. That is for sure. Doesn't matter if we're having a bad hair day, we're going to look absolutely fantastic as long as we've got jewellery on us like this. So that is a fantastic combo. I love that because it's emulating the, you know, your blue lagoon colours, your Mediterranean. It's your Mediterranean colour of the sea, isn't it? We're having the Mediterranean weather. We may only have it for a week, but you know, God bless us here. This could be our summer. We'll be getting the thermals out again next week,
well,
Sheil.
No, June's supposed to be really lovely.
Really?
Yeah, well, so I heard, but that can change. But, you know, you never know.
Those famous words. They've said it's supposed to be nice.
But yeah, June's
we live in optimism.
A month of
good
weather.
Let's hope, and then we'll have the beautiful jewellery.
Crossed. Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
All those light, bright, gorgeous colours.
Oh, yes, Sheila, yes.
Makes you feel so much better, doesn't it?
I've only got 30 left, Sheila.
Oh,
They're
wow.
flying out. We've got to be quick. It's my baby bird, or is it the big bird? It's a bird of sorts. I never remember which. £5.95. It's an add to your order. So get those pearls. £14.95 for another £6. You know, that's £21 for the set. And you're not paying another P&P. See, I'm not saying this to encourage you to pay another £4.95. We're raking it in or anything like that. It is one P&P all day. So pearl bead box is there. And then this is those gorgeous, gorgeous howlites. 80 carats. It's the frosted turquoise colour. And we so rarely see the hearts. We so rarely see the heart shape. You know, it cometh and it goeth. It cometh and it goeth. It goeth more than it cometh, quite frankly, doesn't it? And it is one of our most popular shades right now, one of our best, and it stands to reason, doesn't it? Because it's the colour of summer. I really firmly believe that. All right, talking of which, oh my word. Do you know what I'm going to be a cheeky little mix? And I'm going to bring you something I know you'll want straight away. I'm thinking 475 carats. Yeah, because I've got morganite today as well, but I'm keeping you in suspenders on that one. Of fuchsia quartz faceted rounds. I'm going to keep that near to me as well, because I know you're going to want these. I did on the Late Show with Zorro a beautiful frosted, that Kimmy, she slashes everything. Zorro, we call her. Frosted pink rose, they weren't quartz, they were jade, but it was a dusty antique rose pink, and they went. And just look at these, I want them. You've got to have them. There isn't enough in stock, you've got to have them. Look at that. It's the colour of summer again, Dee Dee. Let's put them with the blues. Ooh, let's put them with the blues. I'm so excitable today because it's all so lovely. Ooh, look. Look at those colours, Sheila. Stop with your loveliness.
You're made to wear that today.
I know, aren't I?
Make something quick.
Quick? I'm okay. I've got that lovely shell jewellery on that you've made.
That's
I'm fine.
gorgeous, isn't
I'm
it?
draped in jewels.
Gorgeous.
These are beautiful. Wow. When's the last time we saw a colour like that as big as that?
Come on.
I'm going to give you
Get
these.
them over here quick.
I am. I'm going to give you these. This is part of Sheila's challenge. God, if she ever gets time to make anything, bless her, because I keep interrupting her all day. These are gorgeous. Now, where they launched... Goodness me, we'll have missed that. We were out rebel-rousing and carousing and boozing and dancing and salsa-ing. We missed that. We didn't see it 3 nights ago on The Late Show. What night was that? It's Thursday. Monday night? Ah, we missed that. We were on the Raz. So if you did, I certainly wasn't on a Monday night, not on a school night. 475 carats of fuchsia quartz, faceted rounds. They're delicious. There was a lovely candy frosting to them, almost like, you know, the way you get that lovely patterning on Imperial topaz. And let me put them, because we're going to revisit some lovely turquoise dyed howlite that I know you saw yesterday, but boy, is it all happening today. Look at these. I love the feel of that. Oh, yeah. Oh, my word, are you ready? $9.95. Splendorific. They're gorgeous. You know what kind of jewellery you're going to put those into. So if you've already ordered, come on now. You know you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this. I've got nothing else like this today in terms of this colour, in terms of this shade. And it would look so good with the kits that... well, it looks so good with the white shell. It looks so good with the white pearl. So pretty. They're such lovely big orbs, aren't they? 14mm. That's what I meant. It's almost like a little sort of a matrix of strawberryness, isn't there? It's like a mivvy with the vanilla inside and the raspberry coating, and it's mixed a little bit together. Do they still sell mivvies?
I don't know, do they? I don't think they do. I've not heard.
Probably call them something else, don't they?
that's a real hot pink, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's fuchsia pink. I'm getting low on stock, dangerously low. Danger, danger. Now, the Howlite, don't overlook this. I know I'm not banging on about it, but it was launched yesterday, and believe you me, I would. It's at the bottom of the screen now. That is... Is that $5.95? I can't read anymore. That's just ridiculous. Now, I don't know how many of those are left, but there are some. 50 left of those. So again, if you want to mix that in with those beautiful hearts and those rose... Oh, now she's going to make jewellery with this, so we know we're going to love it. We're not going to fall in love with it. We know we're going to want to make it, have it, steal it, take it, wear it, love it. So if we do, we've got to get these strands now so that we can actually, you know, record the show or do whatever we need to do. Remember, log in our memory what she made. Yes. This is a beautiful, and again, I'm thinking the bridal jewellery simply because of the shape of the gems, the way in which they're cut, and the clarity are crystal. This, oh, right, I'm going to grab my pearl box again and put into it the white pearl and the blonde pearl. Now, come on, ladies, where are we going? Where are you taking me? Where are we going? The races? How gorgeous does that look together? Do you think that looks gorgeous? Doesn't that look fantastic? The pearls are so beautiful. They're bringing out the colours of this incredible quartz, which is a superb quality, but you can see the higher inner refractivity. Can you see the brilliance on that quartz strand? It's basically your two varieties, your pure and your golden, which of course is your iron-rich citrine. More of a lemon citrine, isn't it? And there's some lovely twist faceting. Can you see that there? So this is of such a high quality. Can you see the faceting on there? It's like bars, but then segments, like a fruit. That's cool. And then there's checkerboard on the little lemon quartzes there. Beautiful faceting, really making those crystals jump to life. But it's the quality of them though, you see, because look at that clarity. You can actually see the singular thread, the temporary thread running through them. And that's why, again, I leapt to the conclusion of bridal jewellery, because the clarity of those white quartzes was so vibrant. Now, given such a high-end strand, I would look at this, and on Jewellery Maker, price point it at $24.99. I really would. And I'm saying that very specifically because of the clarity of these gems, because of the quality of the faceting. You know, it's not by chance. Some really intricate faceting there. You're creating that rolling, almost like the segments, but then you're going across the segments. So you need a really skilled lapidist here, because you're following the linear movement of the crystal structure, but then you're going against the grain, as it were. So you're really bringing out the brilliance. Now, we're not at $24.99 today. I've got 40 remaining, because 50% of the stock's been allocated. So, are you ready for an absolute steal? $14.95, Sheila. Look at that, the pearl box.
From here, the sparkle on there is
They're
just
immense.
Amazing. You really don't see it, do you? No.
They're incredible, aren't they? Absolutely. You need to get them home.
You do.
Don't you?
You do.
And with that guarantee, with that 30-day money-back guarantee, get them home, see that quality, and if you don't think it's everything I've described, you know that $14.95 is a no-quibble money-back guarantee. We'll send you, we'll refund you the difference, credit it to the account you paid on. Forgive me for not saying it's 210 carats. I think it says that on the screen anyway, yeah. 210 carats, 15 by 10 millimetre, 11 by 8 for the smaller lemon citrine quartzes there. So you had 475 carats of that fuchsia quartz. You had the turquoise coloured Howlite puffy rectangles, 320 carats. And we're just warming up to a brand new 3-strand pack that I'm going to give Sheila as well, because it doesn't stop there. She couldn't have it, but I'm going to drag her over when I do it. My Botswana triple strand pack with a whole new direction of hematite. It is beautiful. These three, you've got to make sure you have as well. And again, I'm going back to that lovely jewellery that Sheila's made. This is white coral. I mean, it's beachwear, white coral, and then the rutilated quartz. That silver and black and the white quartz. I mean, these. Where are we going? What beach are we going to, Grace? Where are you taking me? Vietnam! I've never been there. What are the beaches like there? She doesn't know. But that's where she's taking me. Where are you taking me, Sheil?
Oh, the Maldives.
The Maldives! Oh, Dee Dee, where are you taking me?
Oh,
Greece! Oh! Bognor! Oh! I was doing notice how I was doing really well. All the girls took me somewhere nice, and Scott says Bognor. Now, to be fair, Bognor Regis is beautiful.
Yeah.
I was there only in January. Bognor Regis, the beaches down there are beautiful and very clean. Especially, I mean, yesterday it would have been like,
oh, it would have been amazing.
you know, it would have been like the Maldives down in Bognor.
Absolutely, yeah.
Gosh, it just didn't sound quite as exotic after the likes of Greece and the Maldives and Vietnam, you know.
Bognor.
You can go anywhere. You can take me anywhere.
He's
Bognor.
a little romantic, isn't he?
And help your girlfriend is all I can say. Alrighty. He of the Bognor fame has got a, because we know he's thrifty, so he's got an incredible saving for you on these. I mean, it was this is what I was just, look at that. I mean, there's your beach jewellery, isn't it? I think that would be great for the guys or the girls, I really do. And then these pretty pear shapes. This is your white, gorgeous coral. It's got such a lovely tactile feel to it. And then, oh boy, well, I love these dramatic, rutilated. I mean, it's your black and your white, but it's fun. These large nuggets here. We can mix that in with our hematite, our black onyx. Good. What are you saying? I'm sorry to shout, everybody. Don't adjust your TV sheds. Did you just say what I thought you just said? I'm off my stool. Where's the towel? There's no towel to throw in. Right, we need to be on that phone now. Hello, hello. Are you awake? Are you awake? That's a bit frightening, my big face. Quickly, whatever you do, are you on the phone? Muriel, Mary, Margaret, Anita, Frank, get to that phone now. This 3-strand pack, you've never seen a price like it. Promise me you're on the phone now. This is outrageous. You know he's taken us to Bognor. The reason he's taken us just, you know, we're not flying anywhere is A, because the beaches in Bognor are beautiful, but he's saving his money. He's saving all his money on this 3-strand pack. Now, seriously, we've had our pearls, we've had our beautiful blue highlight, we've had our unmissable frosted fuchsia pink. You are not seeing things. That is reality. $7.95. We're only just warming up. Surely this has got to be the deal of the day. The steal of the day, Sheila. $7.95. I thought I'd misheard and it was $17.95.
About £2.
I know, £2.
Whatever.
Exactly. £2.
I've worked that bit out, yes.
It's too early. $2.55. Oh, $2.65. $2.65.
Oh, it's about
$2.65.
$2.65, yeah.
There you go. She was right too. Exactly. Wouldn't you just pay that for that coral strand? I mean, I'd pay far more than that for my rutilated quartz. You're not going to. You're getting all 3 for $7.95. Treats. Treats. This is why you can't afford to go anywhere. This is why you can't afford to miss anything on the show today. Because you thought the start of the show was good. It's going to get even better. You haven't even seen my Botswana yet. $7.95. It's a free phone number and there's a queue forming, but please stay on that line. Don't miss out. I know you're there. I know you're eager. Well, we've got good availability. I've got good quantity of this 3-strand pack because we knew we wanted to make it absolutely unmissable. It was going to be above the £10 price. It was originally going to be closer to your £15. So that is an absolute steal. I think that's a steal, Grace. I didn't mean to shout at everybody. You're probably thinking, oh, I wish you wouldn't do that in the morning, just as I'm waking up. But it was just, I just didn't want you to miss it. I just didn't want you to miss it. So we've seen everything we've got. We're going to take it over to Sheila now. She's got the rest of the show to work with these dynamic pieces. Can't wait to see the jewellery because it's going to go with my dress and then I can go home and look beautiful.
You look beautiful now.
Ah, Sheila, I'll give you that money later, darling. Thanks very much. What are you thinking?
Oh, beautiful.
I know.
Festival of colour, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, pinks and blues.
Cute, cute,
Fabulous.
cute.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
fantastic.
Nice shapes as well to work with
gorgeous,
there.
Yeah, definitely.
Any immediate thoughts or directions you're thinking to go
yes.
in?
Yes, I'm going to do some pink wire and maybe like a shell effect and
because that could be quite flower-like, couldn't it? With those,
I can do some flowers. Yeah, we're all
pear
flowered
drops.
out now because it's summer. We have to do.
I think it's the law. You have to have a flower.
There
in
is
design.
a law now.
Yes, the law was passed by Jewellery Maker.
Yeah, well, I actually took it to Parliament.
Did you?
Actually,
Yes.
So,
And they finally passed it.
Yeah, yesterday.
First day of summer has to be a flower in every
flowers.
design. Yeah, I agree. That was a good one to pass, that one.
And these as well, Will.
Gorgeous quality, aren't they?
They're just a blur. Yeah, I mean, they will make lovely flowers as well. Because you can also incorporate those and then with tinier ones, you can actually put them on the top or slot them in between. So you've got like almost a double, not a 3D effect, but a 2D effect, if you like. Yeah. Yeah, so.
Gorgeous.
Very gorgeous.
Fabulous colours. Fabulous colours. Can't believe that's £7.95.
Okay, that's lovely.
It's just ridiculous. You see, I would just read that with the. I mean, I don't know.
Just with a pink.
I know. Just look at those two.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, whatever way you decide to go.
Earrings as well.
Actually, yeah, we could make some earrings. They do go with the earrings. Look at the earrings, Grace. They would make those lovely earrings as well, wouldn't they? Yeah, that fantastic 6-strand bead box later on your, you know, one of our new kits today that you worked with.
That is part of that, isn't
it is actually, yeah. Beautiful, and that lovely bracelet. Gorgeous. Well, this is yours to work with for the rest of the day.
Thank you so much.
As much as work as you get done, because I always say, and that's your challenge. Come over here with me now, and you're like,
oh dear.
Thanks, Bea. She finally brings it over, and I'm like, will I ever get to work with it? And then I go, yeah. And Sheila, now tell me about the first new kit. She's like, when will I ever get to work with this? But at some point she does.
I do manage something.
I don't know when she does it. I never see her doing it because I'm always asking her to do the first new kit and the Wall of Fame. But somehow jewellery gets made. I never see it happen.
It's the magic fairy.
The magic fairy.
The magic
Good
fairy.
magic fairy.
Tinkerbell.
All right. Shall we look at those designs?
Yes.
On this week's Wall of Fame, these are your designs that you've sent in. We ask you to send them in every week. You can win £50 worth of credit or 100 to spend with Jewellery Maker. We don't judge it, or we ask you to send them in. They get given a raffle ticket, plucked out the hat every Wednesday.
I look forward to seeing them. I really do.
Me too. More stuffed animals, please.
We had some yesterday.
I believe there was a bear yesterday.
There was.
There was a bear.
A bear.
No, your displays are beautiful, but I'm just really taken when there's a stuffed animal involved. Not a real one. Not a real taxidermy one, no. I always find that a bit weird. Yeah. But, you know, like a, I don't know, bear or something, or a cat, or a...
Lily gave me a little tiger cub to take home with me to cuddle.
Oh,
yeah.
Cuteness.
I know.
Cuteness. Jed still won't be separated from Jessie Cat.
Oh.
No, Jessie Cat has to go everywhere. Right, darling.
Do you want to go? No,
you go first. You want number 56, beautiful.
Yeah, 56. This is number 56. That's lovely.
Isn't it? The gizmo works.
Yeah. Fabulous. I love that. Hi, everyone. This is my first attempt. Oh, this is from Eleanor. Eleanor doesn't say where from. This is my first attempt using the wire gizmo. Can't get over how easy it is following the DVD. The designers certainly give you the confidence to try something new. I want to also thank you for my Chosen by You. It was aired on my birthday, the 3rd of May. How cool was that?
Oh my
What
goodness.
an amazing birthday treat. Well done, Eleanor. I hope you had a lovely day. That's gorgeous, isn't it?
That's a nice birthday present, Eleanor. A belated happy birthday for May. And gorgeous.
56.
Maybe you'll have a second birthday treat next Wednesday. Maybe you might win or be a runner-up. This is very elegant and nice use of the graduation there and the gems in between, just to space the beauty. This is Margaret Standish from Plymouth. And she says, it was a beautiful strand of aquamarine that simply needed rethreading. I separated the aquamarine with a multifaceted beryl. Simple, but elegant. And Margaret, you put it into the perfect words there. I mean, aquamarine is so beautiful in itself. You rarely need to do anything else. And Margaret, if you clearly can see that you love your high-end strands, it brings me to mind of the fantastic morganite we've got coming up. I know you had the 6mm and the 10mm. Well, I've got the 8mm coming up as well in today's show. Beautiful.
My birthday, and that it is gorgeous.
March babies, yes, yes, indeed.
Yes, you are as well, aren't you, Faye? This is number 57, and oh, that's lovely too. And that's from Lana. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. What can I say? magical smoky quartz. That's so true, isn't it?
You love your smoky quartz.
I do love smoky quartz as well. This set is not a masterpiece, but looks fabulous. It is a masterpiece. It's your masterpiece, and suits for any occasion, for day or night. All the best from Lana. Number 57. Number 57.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this is number 59. Beautiful. Again with a shell, very keeping for the summer. This is from... Who is this from? I think, is it from... Yes, Sarah from Ipswich. Made from shell pearl, and all the lovely Jewellery Maker bargains. Love all the new crazy lace agate, the bright colours. So Sarah from Ipswich, fantastic. You're number 59. Gorgeous. In fact, that brings me to mind for the text messaging today. Text us in. What are you making for the summer? Are you making the bridal jewellery? Are you making something for a birthstone, June, July, August? Are you making something for your holidays, or have you got a do to go to a party?
Craft fairs?
Yeah, craft. Are you getting ready? Yeah, you're getting busy for your craft. Let us know, what are you making for the summer? And of course, this is our second day with Sheila with regards to the hair fascinators later and your bridal tiaras yesterday. So again, if you want to ask Sheila any specifics about those sort of techniques or that style of jewellery, then today's the day. Indeed, if you want to ask Sheila anything. She's our resident expert here. 60777 is the message text. From a normal network, charges apply. Just make sure you start your text with the word JM Studio, and we'll read it out live on air and try and answer any issues you've got. But we'd love to hear from you this morning anyway. You just tell us what you're making for something.
Do you know, I was driving to work this morning and I thought, what makes the morning special for some people? What's the first thing that they really love to do or would like to do?
Make jewellery.
Well, yeah, and that. And that, of course. But, you know, when you very first sort of get up, what's that thing that...
What was part of your routine?
For me.
Yeah, well, to be honest, it is for me. I mean, I'm not grumpy, but I don't really want to hold a conversation.
No, I like to wake up.
Yes. If someone wants to talk to me, fine. I'm not grumpy. I'm not a grumpy bear, but I'm a quiet bear.
Yes.
And I'd like my cup of tea.
You're the same.
And then I'm coming round.
Yes. Yeah, I just like to sit, have my cup of tea.
Exactly.
And then...
do me own thing.
Face the world.
Exactly. Usually I get a nice cuddle from Jed Monster. Yeah, he wakes up and morning, Mummy.
So lovely.
Yeah, so like, come on then, let's have a cuddle. That's the way to wake up. Alrighty, we're gonna get ready for some beautiful bargains. My first new kit of the day. See, I told you she wouldn't have time to do anything. Now, can I just, big warning on this kit. I'm starting with double figures. I mean, I'm talking more limited than normal. I'm not even talking 99, okay? So please, 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 I know you're gonna love Sheila's designs. I know you're gonna love what's in the kit, but if you're quick to act, you will be successful. So just make sure you've got everything ready that you need. And if you haven't already got your card out, get it ready because you're gonna love it. And I'm so limited on the numbers on this one, but good luck, everybody. We'll be ready after this.
Join Jewellery Maker on May 25th for our Polymer Clay Show with guest designer Debbie Bulford.
I love Jewellery Maker because they have fantastic natural gems. They're excellent value for money. It's a really enjoyable hobby, and I love the workshops too. So it's given me a new career. So life begins at 50 now, thanks to Jewellery Maker.
Do you make jewellery as a hobby? Would you like to learn key skills to help you successfully market and sell your handmade jewellery? We are working with Angela Edwards, who is an experienced jewellery maker as well as a small business trainer, to bring you the perfect course to help develop basic business skills. The full course includes how to create a business plan to successfully sell your products, how to access current and potential customers, how to identify and profile your target market, how to generate leads to secure current and future sales, how to use online social networking to your advantage, and key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For information about dates and to reserve your place, please contact 0800 6444 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Add to your collection with our Chainmail DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford and learn some fascinating techniques including Byzantine, box weave and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Welcome back. Now, it is my bedazzled jewellery kit. I've got very little of it. I just want to flag up one of my brand new strands today as well, because I'm looking at the abalone in this kit and just thinking this would look beautiful with it. It's my largest of the 3 that I've got, because the other shapes I've got are puffy rectangles and droplets. These are my large fluorite rondelles. And just look at the colours. I mean, these are just glowing. The quality of this fluorite is exceptional. The lustre on this gem that literally fluoresces. They're all glowing. You've got a very lilac and green, minty green, spearmint green, deep fuchsia purple, a mixture of the two. The way in which those wheels are cut, they're just garnering loads of light. And obviously when you see them together like that, you're getting great tonality. And I just say that because if I just look at the colours on the abalone, I mean, they're just perfect with your fluorite. So that lovely brand new strand is something to bear in mind with this bedazzled jewellery kit, the first of our new kits today. So let's start with the abalone that I've got there. Yeah, because this is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, we love our abalone, and I know it's featured with us yesterday, you know, in terms of Sheila and her designs. And she's made such a really pretty, I mean, we were joking about the flowers, but there's just this one necklace that I'm just in awe of. It's just gorgeous, because this is one of our new kits. So you've got all the extras. Yeah, you've got 100 pieces of the silver plated copper findings in there, and it includes, is it 1 metre or half a metre of chain? 1 metre, isn't it? Yes, I had an open loop, large loop chain as well, you see, which we'll come to. But these are gorgeous. The quality of this natural abalone, it's like your pearl, isn't it? It's a genuine organic gemstone. It's the shell of your giant sea snail, as it were. And you get all this lovely iridescent diffraction of light, the way in which, you know, they have these layers. They're like little tiles. And they're incredibly, incredibly strong, the property of the matrix of the actual structure of the abalone. So although when you say the word shell, it sounds very delicate, they're incredibly, incredibly strong. Beautiful. And it's that layering, like the tiles on your roof, the way in which it's formed, that creates this amazing magical light display. It looks like your tropical fish in your tank in terms of your violets and your purples and your greens and your iridescent blues. Everyone shimmers differently. Everyone's got this lovely different layering on it. And the petal shape just drops. And then you get loads of surface luster, front and back, so that you know, with the flower shape or with them flippy flopping, they create such a beautiful texture and luster in your jewellery. And then, of course, very in keeping with the organicness of the abalone, we've got the genuine pearls, and these are our large potato pearls. So I was thinking the fluorite, you know, if you want to go for a different texture, if you want to go for a different gemstone, a different look in the kit, these large chocolate, copper and silver pearls. And again, do you remember your pearls from earlier? When they look great, you know, out of that box, you know, we can really mix and match a lot today on the show and make great savings. So this is your second kit. Box is at the bottom of the screen there. If you missed that with my early bird, it was $14.95 for 2 of the traditional white. I've always got it here beside me, 2 of the silver, and then 2 of the gold, champagne gold, just beautiful. So that's at the bottom of your screen. So, but I'm only starting with double figures. I'm so limited on this kit. So please, 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 if you're already enjoying the beauty of these gemstones, then please make sure you're dialing. Then last but not least, we've got the shell plain pearl round, 6mm, mink coloured. So it's almost like halfway between our silver and the warmth of the gold, the mink. There's a gentle, velvety colour there, the mink colour. They're a beautiful original colour there. You can see it on the close-up. gorgeous, and they're perfect 6mm rounds. So that's all the gemstones, but let's look at all the silver-plated copper findings. 1 metre of that fantastic wide open loop chain. Really, really long. So you've got 3 pairs of the shepherd hooks. This is all silver-plated copper, by the way. You get 15 of the 4cm head pins. You get 15 of the crimp bead covers. You get 10 of the 7mm jump rings, 10 of the 4mm plain beads, 1 metre, like I said, of that twist oval loop chain. That's 3x4, those links, really big. 10 of the 4cm eye pins, a pair of the chandelier earrings I was talking about earlier, you know, like the ones I'm wearing, and then 20 of the crimp beads, a heart toggle clasp, a round normal loop toggle clasp, and then, of course, your bolt ring clasp and your jump ring. All of that. It's all silver-plated copper, 100 pieces. Of course, your monofilament, of course, your elastic, and of course, your beading thread. All with the Jewellery Maker branding on there. And your 2 organza bags. Look at this price point. But do consider the availability. It's so limited. It really is first come, first serve. I'm going to apologise in advance on the late show, on the repeat show, because I fear for the fact that I won't have enough. But I never want to say never. You never say never in this game. You never say never when it comes to gemstones, simply because you'd be surprised how somebody forgets to check out, how a card doesn't go through, how it could be talking about you're watching the late show and you rang up and you were successful. But that might be the odd one that comes back into stock. So please, you know, I was already down to 38 when the price came on. That's how many had gone, but I started with so few, okay? I didn't start with 99. So well done to those of you already there. That number now has dropped below 30, so quick as you can. We're going to visit Sheila. We're going to look at the designs because they're fantastic. And actually, something that would look fantastic with this, other than the fluorite, I will bring you, and this is something to bear in mind if you want to come in and get the kit, for a huge price slash, I've got this wonderful shell bead box with pyrite nuggets in there. And can you just see how the colours, if you like that sort of trend, if you like those sort of colours, you know, I've got the bronze and if you miss out on this kit, it's just something to bear in mind, because I promise you that gorgeous bead box is going under £20. You've already seen the fantastic early bird. There's a big fat hint. Right. So gorgeous pieces, gorgeous designs. It's the truth. There's no other way to describe it. It's the truth of the matter. Fantastic designs from our Sheila. I want the earrings, I want the necklace, I want the bracelet, I want the lot. I want it all. What I need to do is get the kit and make it. Never mind stealing Sheila's designs. Oh, you see, look at this. It's fantastic. So Sheila, let's just talk you through, or with you. So this is beautiful, because here you've used, don't usually start the back, but I'm going to.
The tubing.
The heart, yeah.
Oh, and the heart, yes.
Yeah, oh, and you've used the tubing. Yes, I didn't notice. Look at that, she's used the tubing. That goes temporarily on with the abalones. I love that design, because you really see the iridescence of the abalone, Sheila. Yeah, is that simple threading, darling?
Yeah, it is. I mean, this was the very last one I made. And I thought, well, it's such a shame to waste the tubing, and we've used it before, and it just allows you to make, because if I hadn't, I would have had to use
more gems,
more thread,
or more
because the gems would probably only have come to about 3/4 of the way.
Yes, yes.
So using the tubing, and it's not something that you can really I mean, I made more of a feature at the front and didn't use it at the front. That did as I went up.
But when you look at it on like that, you don't even see it.
You don't even see it. No.
They look like they're suspended.
So I think it's a lovely way to actually use the tubing.
And then again,
and it makes it go further.
That's beautiful. Yeah. And then onto your bracelet. This is my lovely flower.
Little flower. The abalone make beautiful, perfect shaped flowers.
And that little shell 6mm round in there is perfect in the middle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was that complicated, Sheila?
No, I thought I'd show you that.
Oh, wonderful. Then I'll skip over that, but we'll just show that bracelet. And again,
don't show the tape.
That's some sellotape.
That's only because it kept dropping forward.
Oh, that's all right, darling. But I was just showing that there is a bolt ring clasp with the kit, but we'll come to that. These I love, because you get the chandelier earrings. These are a must. Look at that. You've just used 2 of those golden pearls and the little silver shell rounds. Beautiful. Just simple head pin work there, is that, Sheila?
Yeah, that's all it is, yeah.
And look at these. Great use of the chain.
I love those, because They're just very simple, and because they're drilled at the side.
Oh yes, I can see that.
All you do is use a head pin and then cross it over, and then sort of you can as well if you want. As you turn it round, you can actually leave the ball of the silver head pin on there. But I think I'd think to make those at the very end, and I used an eye pin, so I didn't have the ball.
Oh, because there's eye pins in there as well.
Yeah, because of the eye pins. Yeah, I used the eye pins on the chain necklace, but that would look lovely on the bottom of the abalone.
That's mine. That.
Is that yours?
That's mine. Nobody else is getting this. Ollie, this is mine.
Having the chain, it's just.
I just love it. I love this flower. Yeah, I love this chain, and I love the way you've just done these little cascades of the. This, you know, is this your head pins or your eye pins or head pins?
The eye pins cut in half.
Just little, as many or as little as you want.
And then I've just put a couple of the pearls at the bottom of the chain.
Oh, you see, this is beautiful. Beautiful.
So it's a lariat, but I mean, it just falls just above, just past the bust line, really. The actual necklace does.
Yes. Beautiful. And you just attached the flower, bringing it together. Was that complicated, Sheila?
I used some of the head pins, and also I tied it first with the thread that goes through the flower.
Beautiful. I love that. So that just goes over the head.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I did put it.
Oh no, sorry. Yes, there is a toggle.
As well.
There is a toggle. That's our other toggle. You see, I forget there's 2 toggles in there.
It's fabulous.
So we don't have to worry about that. That's our other toggle. See, that metre of chain goes so far.
It does. It's just amazing. It's brilliant.
And then lovely wire work here, and our pearls.
Yes. Yes.
And a little droplet in the middle. Beautiful. And actually, a lovely finishing touch. I'm just going to show you the back there. Our large pearl there as a little finishing touch with our jewellery. Gorgeous, fabulous jewellery. Not many of these left, Sheila, so we're going to go straight to your flower.
Okay.
Not many of these left at all.
I have to say, these abalone are the best for making flowers. They go just, look at that, just
there you
like
go.
so.
Yeah. But I want to make it, so how on earth do I attach it? What do I do?
Can you see that, Ryan?
So he's got a flower sorted. And we've gone for 5.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, we've gone for 5.
We've gone for 5. Yeah.
Traditionally, the
1, 2,
odd
3,
numbers.
4, 5, the odd numbers. There we go.
Okay, darling.
So that just as it is. So, and then all you do is you get a generous piece of thread, and then just pop it in.
Because you did say they're drilled either side, aren't they, at the top?
They are, yeah. Sometimes they're a bit higher. Just depends how the drill's gone through them, really.
Okay.
But and then so just pop them through, and as you're you can actually see them. You see going into the
into the shape.
Into the shape.
Would you have used the wire over the monofilament for this, Sheila?
I'm showing it today on the thread.
Yeah.
I personally use this on the thread because it pulls it tighter.
Right.
And it's not as light.
Right.
But because of the shapes of these, I don't think. I think it's a personal thing. Really,
I only asked because you get both in the kit,
yes,
so I wondered which
yeah.
you'd use just out of interest.
I mean, these are quite light, but I thought monofilament is very light, and sometimes you can't always see it on them.
Oh no, I know when you do your demonstration.
When you do the demonstration. So you've actually got your 5 on your thread, and then just take it over across to the opposite side.
And come back through.
And then just pop it in.
Just through the one, or all of them? Just through the one.
Just through the one for now.
Just
for the one for now.
Okay.
They tend to turn, and then if you just pull it tight, you see, you get that perfect
little flower.
And then I start to thread it back through. What I do, I thread it through and then bring it back to where I started.
All the way round.
So that just gives you that. So if I was trying to do this with monofilament, it's a little bit.
It just gives a firmer structure, does it?
It does. Yeah. It does give a firmer structure. Says she, as that one won't go through. Let's try this way.
It's probably you've got a kinky end there. That's why.
Do you reckon that's what it is?
Yeah, I can see there's a little kink.
Ah, that's what it is. Oh, there you go. Yeah. If it's got a kink, you don't stand
we
a
just
chance.
snip our
it
kinky
needs
end.
Snipping off. It's bent, hasn't it? That's why. There we go. So just follow that through until you come to the other side again.
Yeah.
Have to be a little bit forceful with it. should come through. Why isn't it coming through? There we go.
It's live TV.
There we
That's
go.
the other thing,
There
you
we
see.
go.
It won't just be your kinky end.
You do
It's just
sort of
because we're doing it live.
have to. Yeah, exactly. And you can't rush these things, can you?
Well, that's the beauty of jewellery making. You go at your own speed. You know, you take your time.
If you did, it wouldn't take you very long to make anything, would it? No. Anyway, there it is.
It's coming through now. Yeah.
It's coming through now. There you go.
Nice to know though that we can get our thread through there twice anyway through the abalone.
Yes, you can. And if you feel that fee, it's quite. Yeah,
I can already
sturdy.
see it's really already.
It's really quite
that's
sturdy,
it, taking the
isn't
structure.
it?
Yeah.
So if you just put that, and then that will bring me back then
to the centre.
Sometimes you can actually move the petal, and you can see better then, and then pop it through. There you go. So there's your flower shape now.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it over and just. I normally thread it back through
the middle.
Just to pull the threads in, and then you don't actually see. I mean, you can actually just put your little pearls on if you want to.
Yeah.
But I do them with a head pin.
Oh, okay.
And the reason I did that was because when I did the necklace.
Yes.
What am I doing? Tying it. When I did the necklace, that's why I used the head pins, because it gave me like a coiled section to thread to attach onto the chain
on the back.
Yeah,
yes.
to attach on the
back.
back.
Yes, I see.
You can, if you don't want to use your head pins, then you can actually do it like this and then just knot it and then put your
tie it onto the chain.
Tie it on, and then I just once that's secure, just cut that off. Turn it over, and there you have your flower. And then if you use your head pins, then just pop on your pearl onto your head pin.
Is it the 6
and then pop it through.
Yeah.
You can either put 1 or 3.
Yeah, both. Either way looks lovely.
Either way,
yeah.
really, really. And they are quite. They do actually move.
Yes,
you know?
yeah.
And then just literally just.
So that'd be so pretty on a hairband as well.
I roll
or on
wrap
your
them.
fascinators,
yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
on a little.
So I just then
create a coil.
Create a coil, and they are very, very easy to do. And just keep pushing them together so you can see how that really needs to be quite tight.
Yeah. And that's the technique you did so that your chain could attach.
And that's the technique I did. And then if you want to, you can put 3. But
Beautiful.
then you see that's then how that attaches in the middle, and then you can put another one. I think 3 just fills it out a bit more.
Yeah. Beautiful, Sheila. Absolutely beautiful.
And just pop that in again and do exactly the same.
Yeah. The choice is yours.
The choice is yours whether you want to do 1, 2 or 3.
Thank you, darling.
You
Gorgeous, I love that. Beautiful, we can make a little posy. Thank you. It's proved very popular, Sheila, as we expected, but I was so limited. So what I'm going to do now is, you know, if you clearly love this style of the gemstones, I'm going to give you a chance to get this beadie box and leave Sheila to today's challenge. Thank you, my honey.
You're welcome.
Sorry to rush you. It's just that I'm aware that there isn't much remaining in stock, so we need to jump on that ASAP. But in case anybody who does miss out and you're watching later on, or you are watching right now and you just love your pearls as much as our Sheila, then I just think this box would work beautifully with the kit anyway. I hope you agree, because I've got these fantastic 10mm rounds on my bronze shell pearl. I've got my fantastic 8mm rounds. I've got 2 sets of pyrite in the nuggets and the button, the little puffy buttons, as it were, so the puffy rounds. And then I've got the shell, and it's a lovely caramel gold colour, the shell. And you've got that in 2 different varieties, the perfect coin rounds and then kind of like an irregular column, as it were. So, thank you, darling. Pyrite nuggets, 150 carats. And then the golden shell pearl plain rounds, these are 8mm, they're the 10mm, obviously. You've got 180 carats of the pyrite puffy coins. These are a centimetre across. The shell, these are a centimetre across. These are obviously shell, because we don't measure it in a carat weight, and then the same for our kind of irregular nuggets, as it were. So 6 gorgeous strands, an amazing price point. Did you catch the early birds? You know, again, this would work so beautiful with the early bird. This is going to be, you know how I got on my high horse and said, please make sure everyone's waking up, and I was booming a bit. I didn't mean to so early. It's a bit offensive first thing, isn't it? But do you remember that 3-strand I gave you, you know, with the coral that Sheila's working with today and the rutilated quartz? Well, seriously, it's as good as that. So trust me on this. Start dialing that free phone number and don't miss out. The original price, remember I said $19.95, under 20. I guaranteed it under 20, but less than that, because we know that's a great price point for our kits. I've got an absolute steal. If you're not already on that phone line, trust me on this. It's as madcap. Do you remember, he's only taken us to Bognor. As beautiful as Bognor is, he's not taking me to the Maldives, so he's squirreling that money away somewhere. He's taking it off. This is a clearance price. This is a massive clearance price. We know it's a summer sizzler of a day. We've got to give you a reason to watch. We say thank you. You know, I want to keep you out the sun during the dangerous time, okay? We don't want you burning and going cherry red, because that lovely fair skin of yours has not seen any sunshine for at least 5 months. So let's make sure we're on the phone, because I can tell you right now the price has just changed on the website and 90 have gone, 90 have been allocated. So we need to be jumping on this. If you're on the repeats, I've got good availability, but given the amount of people watching and already taking advantage and trusting me, they're going like hotcakes. It's a clearance price. Ollie can't quite believe it. $12.95, Sheila.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, put that with your bedazzled kit.
That's gorgeous.
Wouldn't that be lovely to work with that kit as well?
Oh,
and for
wow.
$12.95, you pay that for 1 strand.
Imagine how much jewellery you can make with that.
I know, darling. I mean, how many pieces have you made out of the kit there, honey? I didn't count all your pieces.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it 7? 6, 1, 2, 3.
6 pieces you made out of the kit, 3 strands.
6.
Imagine how you'd made out of 6.
That's a gorgeous combination.
6 strands. You made at least 12 and the rest.
I was too busy with my head down to even.
I know, darling. Well,
I
know you're busy working there, but $12.95. Put that with the early bird special.
As well, the pearls as well.
Oh, do you know what I want to put with it, Sheila? That fantastic dyed howlite, because you know that bronzy colour.
Oh yeah, go for that.
Oh, let's just show you that. And I know you're working with some in today's challenge.
You see though how you see how experimenting and putting different colours with things.
Just grab it, having a go. I mean, that's just, oh, that's summer. That's us together there in Greece or Turkey, wherever we're going. Get that beautiful dyed howlite that I showed you this morning. We know over 100 have gone. I've got good availability though, so if you're watching on the repeats, give me a call, because we've done this specifically on a box. This is a clearance price. We're in the minus. I'll be honest with you. This isn't about money making. This is about, you know, encouraging and saying thank you, regular buyers. Let's get that basket open, because I've got so many offers today. Let's get that lovely howlite. That was my baby bird this morning after my early bird, which was that 6-strand pearl box. This is to say thank you for, you know, being so loyal to us and encouraging new jewellery makers who might have just watched Sheila's demonstrations there and thinking, I want to get involved. How do I get involved? Well, you can get stranded bead boxes like this and buy our findings separate on our website, or indeed get one of the kits like the bedazzled kit. And with over 100 pieces of silver-plated copper in the kits, you know, that's plenty of findings to go beyond. I mean, Sheila did not use all her findings in those 6 pieces of jewellery. She had stashes and loads left over. $19.95. I even believe it may have even been price slashed on the Late Show at $16.95. But I don't care what happened on the Late Show as much as I love the Late Girls. $12.95 is what's happening on Fifi's show this morning. It's what's happening now. It's what you're able to get hold of right now, you beautiful jewellery makers. $12.95 for all 6 strands. That's amazing. That's absolutely, and actually I'm looking at that other bead box that Sheila's got today, her second new kit today. It would work beautiful with the colours. I mean, look at the shell jewellery she's made in terms of the, you know, the look, and you could do that with your pyrite nuggets and those little button rounds. I mean, it's so in vogue, and you're going to use the pyrite loads, you're going to use the shell rounds perfectly. And you've seen the jewellery that Sheila's wearing. I mean, this is what it's made out of, the shell. So gorgeous. And think when you're a little bit sun-kissed, how good those bronze colours, those copper colours are going to look. Looks great with turquoise. £2.16 a strand, plus your beaded box for free. There's your howlite strand at the bottom of the screen, plus your beaded box for free. Now, I don't know if there's any of that bedazzled kit left. Is there, Scotty? Is it worth me grabbing me? I think it might have all been allocated in the live show, but I have got that brand new strand of fluorite still to come. I'm going to launch that soon. $12.90. And you know what else I've got? That would look beautiful with this. because Botswana looks beautiful with everything. That's for Fifi Law.
Go again. Botswana!
Oh, Sheila, you've got to see it. Well, you have seen it, haven't you? The hematite chevrons.
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I almost grabbed that,
she
didn't
just
I,
followed
to do something with.
She wanted to nick it for the challenge. We've got to get that code written down. WYP047. Get one for your friend if she's working, because you know she wants it. Get one for Muriel or Patricia, in case, you know, she might have bobbed out. She's doing a big shop today. Make sure you tell her about that. Make sure she's got that code and she rings as soon as she gets in. Or do you know what? Better still, you get it for her, because you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. Just don't let anybody miss out. I will say 50% of the stock's been allocated, but I've got a big stock. We've gone for a whopper. This is a clearance, literally. It's not about we're not making anything on this, basically. You know, we're in the minus. But what we're doing is saying, you know, thanks for watching. We want to encourage new jewellery makers as well. It's a little bit of a sugary bonus for you for being so brilliant. And because we know it's hot out there, we've got to give you a reason to watch. Let's face it, we all got a bit excited when we saw a bit of warm weather. For the first time this year, we could go and buy a lollipop. Or can I show you my fluorite again? A Mivy, yeah. Paul Freer gave me a Mivy. Here's my fluorite strand. It's beautiful. The quality is exceptional. And I just thought with the abalone in that bedazzled kit, I mean, it just fluoresces. Look at the luster. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. Right. Sheila, I know you've only just sat down to do some work, love. But I'm going to ask you to come and join me. Wall of Fame. Wall of Fame. Let's look at your designs this week. Beautiful designs. Don't forget to keep your text in. Let us know what you're working on for the summer. Or indeed, if you've got any questions for Sheila today as well, given the tiara making she was doing yesterday, and we've got some fascinating making today, and or anything else that you're struggling with or you just want to ask our expert. I've got a lovely collection here, beautifully photographed. Oh, remember those leaves? This is or something similar I saw on our channel, but they were the minty leaves. Must have missed those gorgeous gold ones.
All the designs are stunning, aren't they? I have to say.
Ah, this is from
amazing
Rosario in Manchester, and it's a remake of a silk choker I was given by a relative on May 18th. Now, she says many years have passed and it didn't fit anymore, so I tried to keep most of the elements and added Jewellery Maker pearls, citrine and golden beads with a silk cord I made in macrame. Hope you like it. Well, isn't that inspirational? Beautiful. She's adapted a choker she had from years ago with added Jewellery Maker pieces, and that is beautiful, Rosario. So she can still, you know, wear it and love it.
Isn't that
lovely?
lovely
Idea.
That's
yeah, adapting
beautiful.
Something you were given as a gift and remaking it into something you'd wear now. Beautiful, inspired idea, Rosario. Lovely idea, and good luck on Wednesday.
Absolutely beautiful. I know. I love the Wall of Fame because I love to see the amazing designs everybody's made. I think that's crocheting, isn't it?
Yes,
it is crocheting. Yeah.
It looks like that to me.
But I mean, sometimes you can actually knit them as well like that. But I think that is crochet. We'll soon find out.
And a rose.
And
is that a rose?
Beautiful. Yeah. And this is number 62, and this is from Cindy in Ipswich. Here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. Oh, sorry.
That's all right, darling.
After I received my red wire from JM, which was on offer on the Late Show, I decided to try my hand at some crocheting.
Yes, you guessed right.
I have added to the Butterfly Mystique Quartz and Red Coral Rounds bead scoop from JM and fluorite from my stash. The flower I have added, a clear quartz centre, which was one of my bead scoops from JM, green wire from my stash. Watched Rachel Norris this morning on JM, and I was going to try and make a butterfly on the gizmo next. Loving the demos, and that's from Cindy.
Oh,
well,
Cindy.
if that's your first attempt, Cindy, that's brilliant.
I'm astounded. First attempt.
Amazing.
Incredible. As is this beautiful, inspired flower. I can see druzy. I mean, this is gorgeous. Let me just show everybody at home. Number 61, and it's June in Carlisle. She says, this week I've been making rings. Here's my favourite piece of jewellery, and it took me so long to pluck up the courage to try. But now I may have more rings than fingers to put them on. These are made, oh my word, from, it's the rings, it's your display, it's beautiful. Kunzite nuggets, a smoky quartz rice bead, a purple druzy with sterling silver wire. I worked out I can get 3 rings out of the metre length of wire, so it made more cost effective to use than I expected. Well, that's good to know, isn't it? A metre length of the wire, and June can make 3 rings, and that's wire wrapping them, isn't it? That's a lovely use of those kunzites.
Isn't it, that? That's
beautiful. That's the smoky quartz, and that's the druzy.
Yeah.
Fabulous. I love the display.
I think that,
I love the flower. I thought it was part of a flower ornament or something at first. And then I realised the rings, June. Gorgeous.
Amazing.
Fabulous. You're number 61, June. Good luck. Have you got another one there, darling, or did I...
I think I'm... Oh, yes,
you have, sweetheart. Number 63.
63. Number 63, and this is from Sharon in Chesterfield. Hi all, fantastic show on Tuesday with Ruth and Rachel. All the techniques being shown were great. Loved how Ruth didn't keep interrupting and let her get on with the show. Anyway, here is my entry for this week, made with a white and blue Chinese jade red crystal rondelles from my stash. And that's from Sharon.
Sharon in Chesterfield. Sharon. Fabulous design, beautiful long necklace there. Good luck for Wednesday's prize draw. Right, okay. Keep your texts coming as well. You know, we're asking, what are you making for the summer? Or have you got any questions for Sheila? Because you will be talking about the Fascinator work later on as well with our fabulous bargain bundle. It's beautiful. But we have had one already, and this is from Carol in Surrey. And she says, hi, Sheila. My summer creation will be jewellery for my daughter. Her daughter's called Grace, and she says she's going to wear it to her prom. She's got the dress sorted, but can't get started on the jewellery. She can't make her mind up on colours. Might just make up a few things and let her try them, as I can always take them apart again. Keep up the good work. That's Carol in Reigate.
Well, Carol, we're doing some combs today, which will be ideal for the proms. And
exactly,
really easy
to do. So. Hopefully inspire you further, so did she say, so I understand about the colours there, but that's the beauty of it, isn't it? Because you can just, well, if you like that style, I can make it with these gems for you, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's just showing the techniques, really, and the techniques are very simple, so to do like a lovely comb to match the dress for the proms is fantastic.
We've had another one. This is from Tracy in Sheffield. She says, hi, Crazy JM gang. Loving the gems so far. Can't wait to see what Sheila's going to make. I know.
Ooh, I'll do my best,
We've already
Tracy.
seen some of them. You've got to see the rest, though. They are amazing. Well, I'm wearing half of it anyway, aren't I? The earrings and the bracelet from that kit.
I think
just summer.
This new idea with all the different components is just brilliant. It just opens up a new...
That's just fantastic. I mean, how much would I pay for those? How much would I pay for those in the shops, you know? Right, that bead box is coming up soon after the break, but what I am going to do is get ready to launch that beautiful fluorite, so please don't go anywhere, and we will see those designs from Sheila. Remember, if you've got any questions, today's the day. Feel free.
Add to your collection with our macrame and knotting DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Join guest designers Laura Liggy and Debbie Bulford as they take you through how to create half-hitch knots, square knots and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Join Jewellery Maker on May 25th for our Polymer Clay Show with guest designer Debbie Bulford.
Want to advance your polymer clay techniques? Then why not come and join us on our new Geometric Designs course. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through numerous techniques, including the woven and basket weave canes, checkerboard canes, Celtic canes and much more. If you're looking to create timeless handmade jewellery, then this is the course for you. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet style lunch and refreshments, and all for just £67.95. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. We look forward to seeing you.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Hi, welcome back. Now, breaking news about that fabulous Morganite strand. I'm going to tell everybody a time so that you just don't miss out, because I know the 6mm and the 10mm flew out. I've got the 8mm of this beautiful pink emerald of the gem world. And what we, perhaps haven't got in the clarity is an amazing carat weight, but we've still got all of that wonderful, wonderful, gentle beauty of the most precious beryl. It's up there with your emeralds. 122 carats of beautiful, delicate pink Morganite. I was just thinking about Tracy's text there about the prom and just thinking about the bridal jewellery as well. I mean, beautiful Morganite. And just thinking as well to anybody that sells their jewellery, I mean, this is where you up your prices, because of course it's just so valuable in the gem world. So your beautiful precious Morganite strand, we're going to do that at exactly 11:30, so not too long to wait, an hour and a quarter, but it might be one to set in your phone, to put in, so as a reminder. I'll launch that at 11:30 so everybody gets a fair bite of the cherry. Alrighty, and I've got such goodies down there still to come, but I think it's time to launch the fluorite. And it is glowing. I mean, you can see the richness of this gem when it's all together, and you do get it in loads of different colours. It's actually known as the world's most colourful gemstone. You get it purples and greens and blues and yellows, would you believe, and whites. Sadly, I've only got double figures of this to start with, but I don't want that to put anybody off on the Late Show. As I always say, it's worth the call because that's a free phone number, and you'd be surprised how one or two sometimes creep back into stock. But for those of you who don't want to risk it, let's just explore this wealth of beauty. Minty spearmint fresh, dark rich purples, gorgeous crispness. I mean, it just glows. I mean, see this in sunlight, it's unlike anything else. I mean, because it literally has the ability to capture these UV ray lights of the sunshine, the ones that you don't see, but then it just almost soaks it up and then it just glows in the light. And you see such lovely, I'm just holding this end of the strand up. It doesn't matter where I hold, simply because there is such variation. Lilacs and purples and mints and spearmints. It's so pretty, and I love it with the pearls, I love it with your abalone. Really nice with that bedazzle kit. I'm thinking of it because of the watery nature of the spearmints and the blues. Lovely with that coral that Sheila's working with today as well. Very summery, and it's been cut so well. Large rondelles there, loads of luster as you can see, and an absolute steal of a bargain. This is a very precious gem. Again, not a gem you see very much on the gemstone market. You might see the variations of the mints and the purples. I've just got back in, due to popular demand, a couple of the strands. This is my largest. For those of you who love your fluorite, my other strands are rectangles and little pear drops. So this is the biggest, 530 carats, and in this strand it's the rainbow. I know if Tina were with me today, she'd be ecstatic, because A, rondelles are her favourite cut, and B, when she actually does make her jewellery to sell and runs workshops as well. And she says it's one of the most asked about gemstones, that, because people can't believe you've got so many variations of colour in one beautiful gem. That, and I imagine if you had this and you were on your stall and you were outside, you'd really see that glowing fluoresce, that ability to fluoresce that you see in the gemstone. It would just really light up on the desk. All right, I am down to double figures, but that's not to say you can't dial right now, because we've got a great offer for you. It's a bargain. It is a massive 530 carats. And it's £9.95, but you know it's all very well as getting our fluorite back in due to popular demand, but the idea is it always proves very popular and is a sellout success. So, you know, you could be waiting months again, and you know, with the turquoise colours, with the, I mean, this is the colour that Sheila's got on today as well, lovely sort of mint colour. You've got it here in your fluorite, and if you're thinking of those summer colours, then mix it in with your amethyst, mix it in with your pearls and your abalone and your seascape colours there, just beautiful. Big. You've got a lot of gems on that strand, and again, I'm only doing a quick guesstimate, and it is a quick guesstimate, so if that's 10, that's 20, that's 40, there's at least 65 on that strand, at least, just by gazing, you know, casting my eye over it. So there's a lot of gemstones on there. Beautiful. And they're big, aren't they? 530 carats. So, and they're meaty, aren't they? So you're talking, oh gosh, I mean, there's at least 60 gems on there, even if they were 10 carats each. There's 600 carats, but they're not quite that, but there's more than 60 on there. So, you know, you're talking at least 8.5 carats each. That's a lot for a fluorite gem, 8.5 carats. When I sit on Gems TV, you know, and I have a piece of jewellery, occasionally we have the fluorite. Not very often, though, not as often as I'd like. But, you know, to say this is an 8.5 carat ring, that's a mighty carat weight when said and done. You've got at least 60 of them there on the strand. £9.95 though. Beautiful, and it's really displaying the properties, the natural beauty, you know, that we distinguish fluorite by. Lovely to mix, actually, to mix with your purple amethyst as well. So well done to you, but I am down to double figures. Call now. Remember, open up that basket and enjoy the rest of your day, but don't miss out on the bargains. Got some fantastic Botswana coming up as well. Yeah, I think there's about 40 of those left, so don't delay. Don't delay. Ooh. Can I just very quickly show you those before I show you my two kits that we recently price slashed? Because this is beautiful. Just thinking of the pastel cupcake colours. How beautiful is that multicoloured quartz strand? Quality. Yeah, we can expect that soon. Right, a couple of kits. Now, this is a great one for new jewellery makers. Now, we're going to join Sheila in a bit as well and pick up some more top tips on designs. But anybody who's new and buys a kit like this, we'll further that journey into your jewellery making and enable it further. So let me show you the kit and explain how. So this is code KZGP95, and I love these sunburnt colours. I love this beady beading we could do with the hematite and the beautiful variations of colour in the puffy rectangles. And you can actually use that bronze thread. Wouldn't that bead box you got for £12.95 earlier look gorgeous with this? This is called Such a Tease. Such a Tease. You're such a tease. Gorgeous. I love this strand, and this is so different. You've got this wonderful blossom matrix, and then others are just like almost cream and green. It's my jasper. And you've got moss greens, you've got such wonderful patterns in there, and it brings out the peach tones of our multicoloured agates, some that are a real sunburnt orange, you know, like the sun setting, and then the hit there of that fantastic hematite. So this is our 8mm multicoloured agate faceted rounds. You've got 180 carats of the ocean jasper puffy rectangles, 18 by 13mm, 40 carats of the 3mm hematite, 6 metres of elastic, 50 metres of the beading thread, 150 metres of the monophilament, a large and small gift bag, and then with our Such a Tease jewellery kits, it's one we're revisiting, it's 925 silver that we're looking at, okay? So these might be the essence of what you want to save for your, I don't know, maybe more precious pieces, maybe for the pieces for you. And I think on last night's show it's price slashed, but you know, this is the last in stock, so it's always worth a revisit, especially with our 1p&p all day. I believe it was even launched as low as £17.95, which already is a great price, isn't it? Already that's a great price. Obviously 10 of the crimp beads, 3 of the bolt rings, 10 of the head pins, and 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, but they're 925 solid silver. Now today, let's revisit that price slash. $13.95 for the last 40 in stock. And if you're new to Jewellery Maker, we will give you the first ever purchase, whether it be a bead box, whether it be a strand, whether it be a kit, but most of our new jewellery makers start with a kit. Our DVD about how to get started with jewellery making, our free Jewellery Maker booklet, you know, with the pictures and the written word if you prefer the visual rather than the, you know, the auditory there. We'll also give you our monthly hub magazine so you can see behind the scenes, and it explains how you can join us here, visit our studio workshops and do workshops such as wire work and polymer clay and beading for beginners and silver clay. You can grab any of our tutorial DVDs on our web show, watch our TV shows live every day, visit our website, sign up for our monthly email, visit our Facebook and our Twitter pages. So, you know, we'll give you that. This is to enable you to get started. And I would say that the majority of our jewellery makers got started with a kit, because as you saw earlier with the bedazzled kit, everything is in that kit you need to get started. You've got the threading materials, you've got your silver findings to create bracelets, necklace, earrings, you've got your gemstones. And it doesn't limit you. You can start by adding other gemstones. Like the pearls earlier, that early bird, those fantastic honey-coloured pearls, champagne pearls from that beadie box, that 6-strand bead box we had. Our early bird. $13.95. I'm only starting with double figures. I'm not almost down to single figures, so congratulations to you. I'm going to move on to another one though, so it doesn't just stop there. So if you're thinking, well, I'd like to get started, Fee, but they're not the gem, they're not the colours for me, then let me see if these are. Hello, Claire Bear. Hello, darling. You're right. What are you doing in today? It's your day off. She did a, she's all right, she did a swap. It's all right, she did a swap. Are you off tomorrow then?
No, in a weekend.
Oh. Is it a swap from to come or a swap that's done?
Somebody has to do a swap for me, yeah. So
A swap to come. They're always better. If we swap a shift, it's always nice to think, well, I'm doing it now because I'll get the payback later. It's when you're doing the swap and it's after the event. Anyway, let's go back to our fantastic kit. Again, another reduced kit. And I've got, if you love crackle quartz in this kit, stay watching because I've got those lovely big bulbs of crackle quartz, a new strand coming up as well. Now, this is not called Such a Tease. That was my last one. But what I have got are those lovely, lovely, I mean, if you want to put those fantastic early bird, look, there's blues, hematite puffy ovals, the silver pearls from this morning and the white pearls. You know, this is why that box is so fantastic. Yeah, look at those in with it as well. You know, that pearl box you got earlier today. Doesn't that look fantastic with it? Just takes it to another dimension, ties in the hematite, the quartz there. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This is called Frozen Skies. 330 carats of the hematite puffy ovals, 270 carats of the agate 10mm rounds, 210 carats of the cracked quartz planed rounds, 8mm. So these are your 3 strands, and let's look closely at that cracked quartz because it's so beautiful. The way in which it dances in the light. I'm sure those of you who already work with this gem appreciate the beauty, love the beauty there because it's such a sparkler. The way the light interacts, the way the light sparkles inwardly and outwardly. It's just beautiful. It's a very charming, charming gemstone. And then the lovely luster of that hematite. And I love that blue. It's a real deep sky blue, isn't it? Ocean blue. It's somewhere between the two, isn't it? And it's got a lovely luster, like water itself. So we get our beading thread, we get our elastic, we get our monofilament, we get our large and small gift bag. That's our organza purple and black bag. Now this is a new kit and we're thinking of those summery colours, the blue and the white that you often see. And it was only launched a week ago. It's the first time we've ever revisited it on the show, whether late or morning. We're already down to the last 50. So it proved very popular when it was launched. However, you might have been like me and missed that. So we want to revisit it, and don't forget, new jewellery makers, we'll give you that DVD, we'll give you that booklet, we'll enable you to start the journey with us. We want jewellery making to be fun. People start as a hobby, turn it into a business. People just make pieces of jewellery for themselves to go out in, or for their daughters, so they get their family involved. We've got a Jewellery Maker family on the Facebook. You know, there's some gorgeous friends out there ready to help on our Facebook page. You know, when you're struggling with an idea or a design or how to do something, just, you know, on that well-known website, Whose Shares Are Falling. pop on and check out Jewellery Maker. I just think it's one of those temporary things in the share market. What do I know about shares? But do you know what I mean? It was obvious it was going to happen, wasn't it? With all that publicity and what have you. Sorry, darling, I was entranced by your gizmo work over there. I'm waiting for the price. Do you know what? I know Scott put the price in on Monday. And, you know, it's Thursday now. We're still waiting for it to come on screen. Rest assured, we have pressed the button, viewers. I'm sorry. It's just so slow sometimes, isn't it? I did say, Scott, you pressed that button Monday, darling. When we plan the show in advance, he presses the buttons on Monday. And you wait till Thursday. 19.95. I know 30 have already been allocated. Congratulations to you. Huge congrats. That's a lovely kit for under £20. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. While this code is on the screen, can I just take this opportunity to say thank you to a mysterious lady? Now, there was a lady called Lynn who was obviously in the building. I think she must have been doing a Sculpey Clay course. And I don't know the lady's surname, but she says, "Dear Fee, please accept this little gift which I made for you today. It's just to say thank you for making me smile. Say hello to Scott. I watch him as well on the other channel. Love to you, especially your family and that little man of yours. He's so sweet. Lynn, a Fee fan." Now, Lynn, I said hello to you on Tuesday night. And I'm saying hello now because I'm thinking, well, which Lynn is this? Which gorgeous Lynn is this? This is what Lynn made me. How talented is this lovely lady? Look at this, my Easter bonnet. So forgive me, Lynn, I've only just seen your letter and my beautiful gift because we have like a folder. Well, I say like, there's no post box. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a box upstairs. And if it weren't for Drew, I would never know there's any mail in there or anything in there waiting for me. And Lynn, so I'm so sorry if you thought, do you know, I made that at Easter and she's never said a word. Ungrateful so-and-so. I've only just found, so thank you, Lynn. That is beautiful. Isn't that clever out the Sculpey? But it didn't stop there. The lovely Lynn, and it's featuring my favourite. I've got some coming up today. Botswana! Look at these earrings. Lynn, they go with my dress today. I'm wearing those as soon as I leave the building. How beautiful are these? Lynn, thank you so much, my darling. They are gorgeous. They're exactly what I love. I love your beady beading. Look at that, the lovely use of the crystal there. The glass, I should say. Not the glass. What am I talking about, Fiona? The quartz. So clear like glass. And then Botswana I can see in there as well. And, you know, I love them because it's a dingle-dangle. I think they're beautiful. And thank you so much. That was such a sweet, generous thing to do. You're lovely. I just wish I knew. I wish I had an address or a phone number. I would have rang you and said thank you. But beautiful. Absolutely. What a surprise. Thank you very, very much. I genuinely love it. Thank you. The magnet's going on the fridge. Alrighty, shall I show you my 3-strand pack of my Botswana coming up? Because it is beautiful. Rah, 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 rah. Lynn knows it's my favourite. I mean, I don't know, because that lovely Lynn Kennedy sent me a pair of earrings as well, but I thought if it was Lynn Kennedy, she'd have put a surname. And, you know, Lynn's already visited what, so I've done. And which Lynn is it? If it's you, text me and let me know, so I can at least reply and say thank you if you're watching. Okay, look at these Botswanas. This 3-strand pack is coming up very, 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 very soon. And that hematite, the chevrons, Sheila had a great idea involving that, which we'll ask her about when we come to it. But the Botswana, I mean, for me, it's the most... Do you know what? In 8 years, until the other day when I was on Gems TV, Monday, Tuesday, that's the first time I've ever seen us set it into jewellery. And it's in our Toucolon range, and believe you me, great price points. But when you can make your own with Jewellery Maker, and I loved it. Of course I loved it. It was beautiful. Look at these colours. Yeah. So please, not long to wait. And also, if you've been admiring that fantastic bracelet and those earrings I keep flashing, this is just 2 of the pieces made from our second new kit. It's a bead box. I'm going to give this back to Sheila so we can set up, because it's all coming up after this quick interlude, so please don't go anywhere.
Add to your collection with our Beading Basics DVD, which introduces you to some simple but effective beading techniques. Join some familiar faces as you follow our guest designers through their easy step-by-step tutorials. You'll be shown techniques such as the woven leaf pendant, the 3-strand weave, and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
For a number of reasons. One, the gems are absolutely beautiful and it's a pleasure to work with them. Two, it's a fantastic hobby and Jewellery Maker supplies everything you need to make that hobby work. And lastly, it's just fun. It's just fun. The programme is fun and entertaining. The people I meet, having made the jewellery and selling the jewellery, and on Facebook, they're all fun and very interesting. And I'm taking on a new lease of life. I'm retired now and enjoying myself.
Want to advance your polymer clay techniques? Then why not come and join us on our new Mille Fiori course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through numerous techniques for creating flowers and leaves, from simple daisy canes to elaborate floral pieces. If you're looking to create unique handmade jewellery, then this is the course for you. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters, and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, and all for just $67.95. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Alrighty, I've got a fantastic bead box for you now. And then after that, do you remember the Botswana and that beautiful hematite? I mean, I've never seen the hematite cut like this. I will launch it, so please stay watching for that 3-strand pack, which we will launch after our second new kit today, which is a kit with a difference because it's a bead box. But there's the Botswana. I just don't want you to miss it because you know it's my favourite of all gemstones. You've got 2 cracking strands there in such variants of shape, and the chevrons of the hematite, well, I just think they're really going to add a whole new dimension to your designs because they're unlike any other gemstone cut we've had on the show. Alrighty, now my 6-strand bead box is a jasper and shell bead box, but what I'd like to do on this occasion is very quickly introduce you to the jewellery, just to give you some idea of how this box could work. I've been wearing 2 beautiful pieces, you know, the earrings and the bracelet out of this kit, but Sheila has made far more, so let's just take a little look. That's 3 necklaces, 3 very dynamic necklaces, 3 pairs of earrings and 2 bracelets, so 8 very gem-intense, beautiful pieces. When you think about all the silver findings now you have, in our silver-plated copper findings you get in our new kits, there's so much more left over. You know how much beading thread and elastic you always get left with. So if you're loving those designs, and we will visit them, we will talk about them, we will get a demonstration from Sheila, then this is the box for you. So here we go. There you go. You know that to me is beach. Says beach, surf's up. Let's get on the beach there. You know I call this nuggety goodness. It's a double strand. And you know, you could even just restrand that, and with the sort of these floaty summer dresses that you know you're seeing everywhere, the long dresses, you kind of want the long necklace on the neckline, so you could just really keep that simple, but doesn't it look beautiful in those earrings? So this is a lovely, as I always think of it, as a double strand because it's twice the length of your other gemstone strands in the fantastic creamy ivory shell. So that's just one. Then we've got those shell petals. Now this is what you saw in the bracelet. These are the shell petals, as it were. Beautiful, aren't they? Gorgeous, 15 millimeters. And we've also got the 6mm shell rounds. Now these are again a kind of almost a mink colour, or more of a silvery mink colour. So these are your shell components in the bead box. Now we're going to move into the jasper side of the family, which does take you in a different direction, but you know, again, it's like Sheila said earlier, have a play. I wouldn't necessarily have coupled some of these ones together, but in the jewellery it looks fantastic. There's no other way to describe it, because it just lifts it. It really lifts it. So we've got these lovely, and these are beautiful, these are almost Picasso-esque jaspers here. They're the rectangles, and these are 18 by 13mm, our Picasso beautiful jaspers with mauves and ochres and sort of khaki greens, sunset blush reds there. There's just lovely, such variance there, I find, in this strand. And it just lifts beautifully. Sheila's incorporated the pearl with it. It looks fantastic. Then we've got the heart shape of our fantastic ornamental jasper. And I say ornamental because it looks like china. You know, in the blue version of this, I always think it looks like sodalite. And these are the puffy hearts. And aren't they pretty? You could mix those with the puffy hearts of that blue howlite we had earlier. And last but not least, our fancy jasper, corner drilled. So 210 carats of the puffy hearts, 305 of the rectangles, the corner drill puffy squares, 10mm, and you've got 140 carats. And you've got the greens that tie in with your hearts, you've got the reds, terracotta reds, which tie in with the jasper rectangles. So beautiful, beautiful strands, very different strands, lovely shapes to explore, lovely textures to explore. You know, you've got nuggets, you've got hearts, you've got flat petals, perfect rounds, puffy corner drilled rectangles to give you that diamond shape, big rectangular puffy rectangles. And that displays, those rectangles really allow you to display the beauty of each jasper and how individual each jasper is and how ornamental the Picasso-esque stroke is on the style of it. So we don't just have to, I mean, Sheila's remit is obviously just to stick with what's in the kit. But for you at home, obviously you can mix in without the pearls from earlier. I'm thinking of those lovely golden shell pearls. I'm thinking Botswana with everything, because that's the Laura Fifi. I'm thinking fluorite with the greens as well. Just, you know, bringing to mind what we've got on today's show. We can separate them, keep the shell together, keep the jaspers together, add some smoky quartz. Wouldn't the bronze shell rounds, you know, from earlier look gorgeous as well? Now this bead box, and oh, mustn't forget you get your 6-strand bead box as well, had an original launch price when we first launched the box at $21.95. We got it back by popular demand. And ridiculously, $15.95. That'll be that Zorro again on the Late Show, price slashing. She doesn't care, she's willy-nilly. And Tom's her Catherine Zeta. So, we've got a crazy offer, another summer sizzler. That's 2 beadie boxes today for $12.95. That's the second offer today. You might have missed the one earlier if you just joined me. So make sure you're watching on the repeat. There was a big uptake. It's a summer sizzler. We know it's warm outside. We're giving you a reason to watch. We know people watch as well for the weekend. So we want to give you a reason to tune in on a Thursday and take advantage of the offers. And we're doing it with these unbelievable price points that, let's face it, you wouldn't see on a normal day. $12.95, and actually I would pay that, and I've seen price points like that for like the earrings I was wearing, yeah, or the bracelet, and Sheila's made 8 fabulous pieces of jewellery out of it. And I'm not putting a worth on her jewellery by saying that. I'm just saying, you know, what can you pay for the faux, the fake, but you know your findings are silver or silver plated or gold plated, and you know you're dealing with real gemstones, and therein lies the difference. So this is what I would call a great one to add to your stash. Great one to add to your stash. Even you're not sure what direction your jewellery is going to go in yet. Great one to start with, new jewellery makers, because you've got loads of lovely shapes there to play with, loads of interesting colours, loads of different texture. Really, you can start simple. Got those lovely petals to do those flowers, lovely colours to intermingle, and they just go beautifully together. So we're going to visit Sheila. We're going to look at her designs. We're going to get updated on a technique and ask her about how she found the kit itself. So Sheila, how did you find the kit,
Well,
my
you
darling?
can make loads. I've got quite a lot left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you could
I didn't.
get-
I think to
you could-
ask that.
Yes, I had. Yeah, you could probably get about. How many have I done?
You've
now?
done
One to
8, yeah.
You could probably get about 11. Do another couple of pair of earrings and maybe a bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
So there was quite a bit left.
And I mean, again, I said earlier, I wouldn't have naturally ultimately put these together, but
No,
they do work, don't they?
I think as well what it is there's so many different shapes that it's going to allow you to experiment with your different designs.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes there aren't lots of shapes in,
No,
you know, because
there's all rounds,
well,
or
basically,
there's all irregular.
your rounds are your basic strand to do lots of things.
Yeah.
But it's nice to have a good sort of mix of the different ones. It's like the flowers over there.
Oh, beautiful.
And with the
technique
with
we saw earlier.
the nuggets and yeah,
It's lovely.
and the chain and the hearts but as long as you've got some basic rounds in there.
Gorgeous. And again, this is a clearance price. Just to reiterate, for $12.95, this is a clearance price. So just to talk us through your design, Sheila, let's start with those earrings I was wearing. How did you create that drop, that chain look? Is that
I broke down some of the head pins and then just did like a chain effect.
Chain effect,
Yeah.
And your bracelet, simple threading, is that a technique?
That is just basic threading, and because the drops, they tend to, because of when they're actually pulled on the thread, if you want to, once you've threaded them, you can have one going up, one coming down, one going up.
Oh, flip-flop.
Yeah, flip-flop. That's a good
Flip-flop.
word. Flip-flop, yeah, a flip-flop. Yeah. And then the earrings, these earrings here again, they were just done with breaking up the head pins.
And create a chain look.
Creating the chain, yeah.
And you've gone for 2 of the reddish and then 1 of the greens on
yeah,
those jaspers.
just however you want to do it, really.
They're beautiful. And another pair here. Now, we're going to talk too much about these because we're going to look at this
I'm just
design
trying to find my gold head pins.
in a moment. Okay, well, I'll move on to this. This is a simple stretchy, and one of the most simple of techniques to start with, because that is just all on our stretchy elastic, which you inevitably always have loads left from the kits. And as you can see, Sheila's gone with the theme of the darker and the lighter greens, and then just mixed it in with a few of those coral shell nuggets, which she's used in practically most of the designs, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the designs. So it's really gone a long way. And then this lovely long necklace. I see here you've got some of our gold-coloured brass chain.
Yes.
Lovely.
There was,
the
yes,
heart
I was
shape.
given some heart shape with that, yes. So that came with all the findings.
It's really lovely to see the breaking up. It just breaks up the neckline,
and I think the fact that we do so many different pieces of jewellery, it's no good doing them all the same. You know, we try to vary the designs that we do, so that's why I just linked that in with the lariat style.
Beautiful, and an asymmetric style.
Yeah, and just mixed all of them, really.
You're using everything in the kit there, aren't you, in that one?
Every single thing.
And that's a good example of how well it actually goes, you know, where you immediately wouldn't necessarily have gone in that direction, but actually when you put it together, works beautifully. And then very dramatic look here with our 6mm rounds and our jasper rectangles. Just creating that little bib across with the beading wire, is that right?
That's right, yeah.
Beading thread, I should say. Beautiful. And the nature of that design really allows you to see the style and the patterns and the colours of those rectangles, doesn't it?
Yeah. And also what I love as well is the crimp covers we have now. I said this yesterday.
Yes, of course.
They're
yes.
fabulous because it looks like a little gold
ball,
spacer
yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
So it just finishes it off. It gives
It does.
that, yeah.
And you get those in the new kits now, don't you?
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Beautiful. That's an example of one of the little crimp covers there. Just gives a nice finished ending on the chain or whatever linking you're doing. All right, my darling. Well, it was the earrings we're going to concentrate on now in terms of picking up a top technique. So let's just have a little look at these.
Sorry, I was they were right down the bottom of the...
They would be, wouldn't they?
They're right down the bottom. There
we go. So we're using the shell nugget, the jasper corner drilled jasper, and the actual heart-shaped jasper there as well. But there's some lovely head pin work there on that heart, I noticed. That's what caught my eye.
There we go. I'm busy tidying up. I've put away what I need.
That's all right. Have we got everything now?
I think
and you
we
need
have.
two
I need
triangles,
two triangles
in
yes.
the green, and we're sorted.
Which I did sort those out as well. Have I put those back? Yes,
There
you
we
see,
go.
look.
Yeah, so you had it sorted
I
when
had
you
it
put
all
it back.
sorted, and then I put it back. I tell you what, don't leave a spoon out or anything. I'll have it away.
You just need more room, my darling. Let me
Yeah,
just-
we do.
let me put that down
Hopefully, we'll
for
have
you.
that soon.
All right, take it away, darling.
Okay. Well, with these, what I did was I put on a head pin onto the heart. Okay. And then I actually folded that all the way down, and then took it down, and then just brought it round. What I did on that one? Yes, it is. Yeah, I did. And then I just sort of hooked it underneath. Hook it underneath your little ball at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm out of shot there.
That's all right.
You do have to manoeuvre it a little bit until you've got that hooked round, because as you pull it, so you need to be a little bit sort of forceful with that. Pull it round and then just push it up. So you've got that little, now I can see it now it's come round a bit better. There we go. It's all about manoeuvring it. So you've got that little section at the bottom where you've brought it round across the bottom of your head pin, the ball.
Yeah, very pretty.
And then just secure it a bit. Obviously you have to tease it a little bit. So it's pulled right round. There we go. So that's what I did in the beginning. Don't know if you can see that. You can't really see the gold very well, can you, on the screen? And then, rather than use another head pin,
Because this is the head pin through the bottom, first
yeah,
of
to
all,
save
isn't it?
your
Just
head
through
pin.
the heart.
Through-
Yeah.
So I then just got some thread, and then I pushed it under where I'd put the head pin.
Oh, so it's created a natural little loop
So
almost for you.
created a little loop, so it saved your head pin.
Perfect.
I'll just flatten that a bit. That just needs to be flattened a little bit. It's all about having a little tease once you've actually got it. So therefore that then forms a loop there for you to then put on. Where are they?
New nuggets.
No,
No,
I put
no.
some silver. I put the little balls on first, didn't I? What have I done with those?
Oh,
Oh,
the
here
silver
we are.
6mm shell rounds,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Because again,
Yeah,
you
those
used
there.
a lot. You've used 4 of the gemstones in that kit. We'll just ignore that clickety
Just
clackety
ignore that.
clackety. What was it? What went flying, love? What went?
I think it was the squares.
Oh, it was the agate square.
Must
We'll,
get a bigger shell.
we'll rescue those in a bit. Oh, and there we go again. We'll rescue those in a bit.
There we go. So then you put your two little silver pearls on there. Let's move those head pins out.
These look so detailed, Sheila. And you know, this is a clearance price
They
as
look
well.
more complicated than they actually are, really. You tend, when you've been making so much jewellery, you tend to sort of experiment. I mean, obviously that will slide down there, which it didn't do at home. There we go. So there's the two. And there's the other two on the other side.
Oh, you've just put one on this, darling. You put
Oh, one, did I put
yeah.
one?
That's all
Sorry,
right,
yeah.
honey. One either side you put.
One either. Oh, it
I
was,
suppose
yeah,
you
it
could
was
go
the
for
nuggets,
2.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
that
the
I put
nuggets.
on? Yeah.
The nuggets you've got 2 either side,
That's
darling.
what
Yeah.
I did, yeah. So I put the little silver ones on first.
And then 2 of the shell nuggets
Then 2
on
of the
either.
little shell nuggets.
Just goes to show you how just a few of the gems.
It's just
Is all you need.
mixing and
Yeah.
matching, really, isn't it? You know, and just having a little experiment. Because when you've actually got these on and you pull it taut, then it will pull the beading thread up through, so it'll secure it then.
Right. That's it.
So then you just pull that together, and then you've got your little start then, and then I've just put one of the little, cut that surplus white thread off. And then
One of the
just
corner
pop on one of the
drills.
corner
Yeah.
drilled. Let's put the other one on because that's got a little bit of more of a fleck in it. And just pull it up the thread. Pull that up to the top where you've put it underneath your. It is all a case of just pushing it and pulling it until it sits right. And then I just put a crimp bead on And then just put one of the little gold covers over the crimp bead.
Yeah. Are you able to show me how that technique, darling? Is that possible?
You just find the crimp beads now. I wasn't sure I was going to do this, was I? So there we go.
The only reason I ask is the crimp covers, because they are new in the kits. I think it's nice to see what we're talking about.
There again, we're putting the crimp covers on. That I always use these.
Yeah.
So I'll put those the flat nosed.
Because the crimps are in your kit, so that's what Sheila's just threading on now. But the crimp covers is something you referred to earlier.
I mean, I'm putting silver on these. That's another little tip.
If
you know, it doesn't really matter what colour crimp cover, what
colour crimp.
What colour crimp you put on. So say once that's secured with the crimp, you see that will stay in place. So there's your crimp there. So once you've taken your thread through, where's my round nose gone? There they are. So then curl over your one thread, push that through. I always allow myself quite a bit of thread because then it's easy to pull through then.
Yeah.
So you can actually pull that through. Just keep pushing that down, and then as you can see, it starts to secure that section at the bottom. And just pull that through, and then just secure it, squash it, slip off your surplus. You can actually put that through your gemstone so you don't have anything showing that's been cut off. That little piece of thread there. But I'll cut that off now, just to make it tidy. So there you go. If you just want to show that, hold that properly. There we go, and then I'll find the little...
I think there's some there, isn't there?
Oh, there they are. There they are.
There we go. And you created that loop there so that we can actually thread that through our shepherd hook that comes in the kit as well. Now this is actually a clearance price right now. It's proving very, very popular. People are loving your design, Sheila. I'm down to the last 30 in stock.
Oh right, that's good.
But back to your crimp.
And where have we gone? Gracie's on the move.
She's on the move. Because they look like a donut that someone's taken a bite out of.
Yeah, they do.
There we go.
So there's your crimp bead there. So pick up your crimp bead now. You watch this now. This won't work now, will it?
It will, Sheila. Positive thinking.
Faith. Then if I tend to just, see what I mean? They do have a mind of their own as far as
it's like trying to pick up a gem with the tweezers.
It is. It's almost like surgery, really.
Yes.
And then if you just pop that on there, like so, put it over there, and then
a gentle squeeze.
It is a case of, but you see, they do slip very easily, I have to say. Sometimes at home it goes on straight away, and then the other time I have to
Because you don't want to squeeze too much because then you lose the nice roundness of them, don't you?
Exactly. So
they don't need
be really
much
forceful now. There you go.
There we go. Perfect.
I think if you think about it, it won't go on.
There we go.
So there's your crimp cover, which I think just finishes off.
And gives a beautiful finish.
And gives it that finish, doesn't it?
Yeah. Gorgeous, Sheila. Thank you, my darling. Beautiful.
Got there in the end.
We did, but it's worth seeing because, you know, people join us new all the time and they may not have seen
that's
that.
Right.
And
that's
we talk about it and you take for
right.
granted that regulars know what we're talking about, but obviously if you're new to us, it's all double Dutch.
Well, and these are something that we haven't actually shown very much on TV before.
Exactly.
So, but they are amazing and they cover up a multitude of sins.
All right, my darling. I'll be back to you in a bit. Thank you very much for that demonstration.
Welcome.
I'm going to go back now and launch the Botswana, the fantastic Botswana that I'm so excited about. And I know Scotty Boy saved just for me and for you today. So, with that in mind, let's have a little look, because also really the shining light in this 3-strand new pack is, of course, the shape of your fantastic hematite. These are your 3 beautiful strands. Now, actually, Botswana agate is called the royalty of the agate world, and that is because of the finesse of the layers. You can literally see in the agate itself how the rolling lava would have crossed the plains and created layer upon layer of this beautiful gemstone as it solidified into this gorgeous agate. He really is the royal. He is the king, if you like, the prince of the agate world. It is considered the most sought after, very, very popular in Africa, obviously, in Botswana when it originates. And it's literally a time capsule, a moment in time when it was formed. And within it, you can really see the gentle brushstrokes and the beautiful finesse of this gem being formed, literally before your very eyes. And within it, you get gorgeous range of golden sunset to silver dove grey to feather-like white, to beautiful caramel golds and smoky quartz browns. And you just see that in one gemstone, let alone the variation in the strand. We've got these large tabular squares that create a fantastic backdrop for you to be able to see the beauty of Botswana. The gentle silvers and sometimes you get the rose pinks in there. They really they draw you in. They're like meditational, if you like, in terms of their beauty. And you've got the perfect 8mm rounds, which, quite frankly, I'm always tempted and have actually just rethreaded as is, because the variance in their beauty, the variance in the tone and the colour and the linear movement and the line and the way in which they form, they just look gorgeous together. And then we've got this wonderful dynamic of this brand new hematite. The chevrons, I mean, just look at how striking. We've never seen anything like that here on Jewellery Maker. So today's the day. Sheila had a great idea about just getting to having them end to end. I'm sure she won't mind me showing you what she said. Like this, didn't you, Sheila? Yeah. Create a diamond-like, and then if you had a 6mm or smaller and putting a gemstone in the middle of it. That's beautiful. If you have a linear movement on a long necklace and had a gem threaded, because your thread would go through, because you can see the threaded at the end there, and then your thread would just go through. So they would sit side by side like so, and going through the gem in the middle. Beautiful, just gorgeous. And or they just sit in the neck of each other beautifully. But just look, I mean, this, can you see why he's the royal of the agate world? I mean, just look at the beauty. Look at the fine brushstroke. It's like a beautiful fine lace. This is the most precious of your agates there, the most revered, and you literally can see the lava itself before it's, you know, with the silica and the water, you know, becomes this beautiful agate, becomes solidified. It's the layers upon layer rolling down the hillside there. Beautiful. And some are just lace white, some are dove grey, some are very dramatic with their black backdrop. Sadly, I only started with the 70, but if we're quick to act, we will not be disappointed. I'm already down to the last 30. So we do need to be getting involved quick, because you and I both have known that the Botswana, as much as I love it, as much as I love this royal of the gem world, I rarely see. And my chevrons of the hematite we've never seen. Ooh, bargain price, $14.95. So congratulations to you for watching today, because it looks like you're gonna be the lucky ones. Sorry if you're watching on the repeats and you tried, but I'd never say never. Just give us a go, just in case. But web buyers, remember to check out. You don't want to let these babies slip through your fingers. And new buyers, well, you know, if you're thinking, I want to get started, then please do. It's one of my favourite gems, and I see a lot of gems here at, you know, Jewellery Maker and Gems TV, because we've got more than just the one channel. And there's nothing to compare with the beauty of your Botswana. And this is a gem that's been around since the early civilizations. You know, they date back civilization in those Botswana hillsides. And you get an idea of just how old this gem is. And like I said, considered the royal of the agates because of that beautiful layering, that distinctive patterning, that gorgeous, I mean, it's like a brushstroke. I couldn't even do a brushstroke. Even a fine ink pen, I couldn't even do. I couldn't even draw the distinguishing lines and lovely original organic patterns that you see. It's beautiful. But you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee to see that. I love the drama of that hematite shape. We've never had anything like that, have we, Sheila, in terms of that hematite shape? We got very excited this morning, didn't we?
No, yes, because I don't think I've ever seen that, or if I have, it was a long time ago.
No, I can't physically remember. I mean, obviously I'm not on every day, so I can't remember everything. I try to, but you know.
It's lovely to experiment with those sort of things, you know.
It's a dynamic shape, isn't it?
And they would look lovely on just some chain with a gemstone, with one of them, with just one of the hematite, just at a point.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh, now I'm loving that.
Yeah.
Bit of chain, that lovely metre chain we had in that kit, and then just the chevron at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that idea, Sheila. It's so simple, but I can already see me wearing them. $14.95. I only started with double figures. Please, please, please don't miss out. Do you know what would look lovely with that? Do you remember my pearl bead box from earlier? You might have missed my early bird. But if I just introduce the champagne colour of those pearls, but mix with it the silver and the white. I mean, that box was made for the Botswana. There's 6 strands of the pearl box there. And I'm going to introduce those with this kit. Yeah. The pearl box is the bottom of the screen. It was my early bird special. 2 the silver, 2 the gold, and 2 the white. So that was $14.95 for 6 strands of genuine pearls. And don't you think that looks great? Now, that could be a kit for £30. And you've got 9 strands. You've got that elegant, striking hematite. You've got the royal, the most beautiful gem, quite frankly, one of the most beautiful gems on the planet. That's my assertion of facts, quite frankly. And it's been the best sample of Botswana agate. I mean, I've had some cracking strands, but yeah, we just don't see these big tables of the Botswana. We don't see the chevrons. And you've got to get that pearl box because it looks beautiful together, because you've got the silver tying in with the gold, because look at the golds in the Botswana. And then you've got the whites, which are just perfect anyway, because you've got some lovely milky whites. I mean, just look at that one, the white with a white pearl. Beautiful. And see how beautiful they are with your 30-day money-back guarantee. So fantastic. And we are going to come to Sheila and her bundle and her fascinators, but we mustn't miss out on this Botswana and my hematite, because there's been a big uptake, and I only started with double figures. Yeah, I love this. I'm going to champion. I'd be championing this all week, but I just haven't got the stock. Yeah. Everybody should have Botswana in their jewellery kit. Everybody should try it. Beautiful. And just love those hematites, not to overshadow the beauty of the hematites. They're so dynamic in their shape. Good luck, everybody. Good luck on the late show. Always give us a call on that free phone number. It's always worth a punt. And oh, shall we have a look at the Fascinator bundle? Because Sheila's been... Hold your phone lines on there. We're not ignoring you. You haven't missed out yet. Hold the phone line on the live show there. Sheila's been working not just with the tiaras, but, you know, for the proms and the weddings and the occasions. I mean, just look at the quality and the richness of the rose quartz, of the white quartz, of the amethyst chain, of the faceted shell round in those 3 beautiful colours. I mean, and is that the frosted onyx, darling? Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. And she's created some beautiful, because you also get your tiara and fascinator Create It, Wear It, Share It DVD as well in this bundle. But we'll talk more about that and the bundle itself, and talk through what Sheila's made. So if you want to, it's like part B of yesterday, if you know what I mean. And don't forget, that beautiful morganite is coming up at past, because that would tie in beautifully. That lovely 8mm morganite, our most precious of the beryls, up there with your emeralds. And that will be launched, remember I said at past. And I've got 2 more strands of the beautiful flora. You know what I want to put with that? My new big bulbous, beautiful crackle quartz. Oh, it's like fit for a princess. Yeah. Okay, I think it's a bit of miss it, miss out after this, so don't go anywhere, beautiful jewellery makers.
Add to your collection with our Silver Art Clay DVD, full of handy tips and instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Natalia Coleman in her step-by-step guide to make this glamorous inner goddess pendant, featuring a variety of different techniques that will help you develop your skills. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655.
I'm an outdoor girl, aren't I? Lots of wind. I'm going to be your presenter on The Late Show. Look at that. And I give good hugs.
Best celebrity impression.
Oh, this is difficult.
Oh, I do a good Montgomery Burns.
I like doing Cilla Black.
Smithers! Life is full of surprises. Hatchet face.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, get out!
Get away from me, that camera's too close.
Get it now in your basket and check out!
Favourite sayings. Now, Rod Jinks keeps stealing these.
We go Lolo, Buffalo.
There's been words, but he doesn't listen.
Holy guacamole as well.
Love cakes.
What do you mean, is that the best? Did you say, is that the best you've got?
Bourgeois.
Yeah, it is.
Just comes out of my mouth, you know.
You know, Jewellery Maker, look at the set, it's absolutely amazing. Favourite biscuit?
A Rocky Robin.
Chocolate hobnob.
Is that a biscuit or a chocolate bar, though? There's controversy there.
It's a Soviet.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Hello, welcome back. I'm just fondling the Morganite there. So beautiful. Right, a bit of miss it, miss out. And then at the end, I know I teased you with these earlier. We didn't get much of a look. But just to flag up, I will launch this beautiful, because this ties in so beautifully with Sheila's project. You know, this fabulous bundle which we put together with the sort of the fascinator idea. And I say that because she's got a theme of pinks and purples in it. And here you've got one strand that has that, plus your honey golds, plus your gentle spearmint apple greens as well. Well, apple and spearmint. And the fabulous quality of this quartz. I mean, really, really clear. Beautiful. So I will launch those at the end of this small section. All right, but it's a high grade of quartz. Alrighty, wowza! Just thinking of that lovely bead box we did earlier with the bronze shell. My goodness, that went for a ridiculous price point. Look at the size of those. Is this your petrified wood, or it looks like it could be? I'll find out. Love them. Already love them. Love them like that. Just a big, bold. I've noticed all the girls and the crew members, they're just wearing all these lovely, big sort of chunky look necklaces. This is my Wonderstone, yeah. I've only seen this once before. I remember the name. Wonderstone Jasper, yeah, it's just beautiful. There's almost like it's not just the gold and the caramels, it's almost like a hint of peach in the tone. You see that in that gemstone there? Look how different they all, it reminded me of the petrified wood that we did that I always think looks like cricket balls. Beautiful luster, beautiful patterns, beautiful richness. Look at the size of them. 18mm, 850 carats, but we're looking at miss it, miss out. So I'm looking at limited availability. So if you are looking at those and thinking, fee, I like those, then please, please, please dial early. I mean, it's not often we have these big, big round orbs. I mean, I'll get excited when I see the sort of the 14 and the 16, but the 18mm almost reminds me of the big wood beads. And a ridiculous price for the last in stock. Yeah. They were very popular. Please excuse the scratches on my hand. I was having a fight with a rosebush. $12.95. $12.95. That's all we're looking at for the last in stock. 850 carats. And there's 6, 12, 18, 21 on average on each strand. So a lot to go there, a lot to go round. $12.95. They're big, they're magnificent, they're striking, and they're low in stock availability. So it's all about getting dialing. Feta 63. We're back in Greece again with DD. Oh, you can't beat a bit of feta with a nice feta tomato Greek salad. Oh, don't get me started. Oh, they just have the best tomatoes, don't they? They have tomatoes with real flavour. Bargain. $12.95. Congratulations to you. Right, moving on to a Sheila favourite, my smoky quartz. Wowza, these are impressive. Oh my goodness me. If we'd only given her this today to work with. Look at the droplets. How beautiful. And do you know what? There's some great tone. Almost from light to dark in some of these as well. Almost like the liquid has fallen and then left the top. So we've got some light to dark. Last 30 in stock, so good luck. There's some of the biggest smoky quartz drops I've seen. Great quality. And a ridiculous price. A ridiculous price. Ollie's already making the earrings. He's thinking, how many pairs of earrings? I'll tell you, Ollie. That's going to make 4 pairs. Then we can make another 4, so that's 8 pairs. Then we can make another 12, 13, 14. We can make 14 pairs and have 1 for a pendant, Ollie. So he's... How much are you selling your earrings? You're selling your earrings for a £5 each. That's 70 quid, he says. Obviously, you do have to get the silver, but you've got loads left over from your silver-plated findings in the kits. So he reckons he's made himself 50 quid this morning just with this strap. Allocated already, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Ollie. Right, let's move on to these, last in stock. This would work beautifully with the 6-strand bead box that Sheila's just worked with, wouldn't it? Because this is your rainforest jasper. And I saw this on Tuesday night, not this strand, it was the rounds, and I loved it because you had these pretty salmon colours there, sometimes a little bit of hint of rose pink, some chocolate browns. Again, like the patterns, they're such a lovely, interesting matrix of patterns. And I thought these are beautiful rainforest, like very sort of, you know, with a khaki wear and earthy looking gemstones. Oh, you see the sunblush reds in there as well. That's gorgeous because that really shows you what I could see in the studio. That's a better indication of what you're getting because they look a little bit more subdued from afar, but you know, obviously you've got your 30-day money back guarantee to have a little look at them. 275 carats of the rainforest jasper, I can't speak, rainforest jasper, but limited availability. Whoa, bargain price. We're not going to limit you on that price today. $9.95. Sensational patterns on there. Really pretty, really different. Under £10. Reminds me of sort of your Kambaba jasper. But oh, look at those patterns. They're like leafy, you know, when leaves overlap, or they've sort of all sort of crushed, or lily pads that have been, you know, yeah, leaves that have been pressed. Then every now and again, there's that salmon rose pink. It's just the natural beauty is outstanding in gemstones, isn't it? Gorgeous. Let's go on summer holidays, because do you remember the last 20 of those in stock? Ooh, quickety quick, lickety spick. I am going for my turquoise that has the resin with it, the stabilised turquoise, I believe. Simply because what we've done with it is stabilise the colour, stabilise the hardness, because natural turquoise is very soft and it does react with the natural oils of your skin. So when it says stabilised turquoise, it is a resin that is, if you like, attached to the turquoise so that it is perfect for everyday wear, keeps its natural beauty, and keeps it like a really sturdy hardness as well for your jewellery. So that's simply what that refers to. 14 by 10 millimetres for your turquoise, beautiful colours. You know I love this. I want to put it with my howlite from this morning. Those hearts. Oh, hello, summer sun. Yeah, my lovely little white pearls from earlier in my beadie box. Oh, where are we going? Where are we going, you and me? The pearls are at the bottom there, $14.95, as was the howlite. And this turquoise, when it was launched, I'm amazed there's any of this left, if I'm honest, because it flew out. I know we had a couple of different strands, though. £8.45. It really is summer sunshine. Don't forget, I'm releasing the multicoloured quartz soon as well, and the Morganite half-past. And then Sheila's bundle. It's all bundleicious beautifulness. Gorgeous. How can you tell a girl to pick one more off the tray when there's... Oh, I've got to do both. I've got to do both. Tiger's Eye. I can't not do the clementine because it looks like a bunch of grapefruits, and I can't do the not do the Tiger's Eye when it's so beautiful. That is the law. I've only got 30 of these, so be quick, beautiful jewellery makers. It's my rich, beautiful, chatoyant green Tiger's Eye. Look at the chatoyancy. Let's put it down. Look at the chatoyancy. Ah, you can see it swirling and moving. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. Those fibrous inclusions creating that Tiger's Eye, that light rolling over there. Banding just beautiful. Never seen tiger's eye before. Come on in for this strand because it will not disappoint. You've got the green there, but you've still got all of that beautiful chatoyant seed. It's a real fern green, bottle green, with a bright chatoyant tiger's eye. Those fibrous inclusions. What are you doing to me today, you and your Bogner travels? $7.95. That's just crazy. Was that Zorro on a nighttime price slashing? That'll be Zorro again, won't it? $7.95. It would be scary to think if Zorro and the Dark Lord worked together. Mayhem would ensue. I think the business would just collapse. Them two got together. $7.95. Do you know what? That is a ridiculous price for a gemstone of this caliber, or this pedigree. But I'm loving the price. Not just because I love tiger's eye, but this is a great price point for you to be able to try this gemstone. If you haven't experimented with it yet in your jewellery making, it's a great one to get you off the ground. Okay, I've got to do the big grapefruits because then we're going to launch the multicoloured quartz, and we've got our morganite, you see. Can you see why I said grapefruits? They are pure citrusy splendor. You see, again, I just rethread that, because you've got such lovely opaqueness, and then lemon, and then gold. And it's a lovely chunky look for the summer. Isn't that lovely? When you just...
Where did you get that from?
I found it. I fergled. No, Scotty boy, Bogner boy, found this. Last in stock though, Sheila. Apparently launched on the Late Show. Down to the last 40 in stock, £11.45. It's summer citrus heaven. You know, every orb is an absolute winner. 830 carats, like the clementine flower. Flower? Fruit, I meant to say. Fire agate. It literally emulates your fire agate of Mexico, doesn't it? Doesn't it? What kind of English is that, Fiona? It literally emulates you, doesn't it? Oh, let me look at this one. What's going on there? It's so beautiful. I know, a bit of green. Just love that sort of webbing, sort of crackle effect, and then frosting. Like, you see, I'm back with lemon meringue pie. Is it just me that always thinks about food or drink? Oh, you see that looks like the fruit. When you open it up, and you know you get the little white, obviously the web that holds it together, and then you've got that lovely fruitilicious fruitiness. Like you've just peeled your orange, but not quite got all the pith off. Beautiful. Last 20 now. Oh, looking like all allocated. Well done you for being so swift. I think it's time to do the multicoloured gem quartz. These are beautiful. And again, you know, was it Tracy that's her daughter's trying to decide on the colours for her prom, her jewellery? Well, this would look so good with Sheila's bundle, you know, in terms of your fascinators and tiaras. So beautiful with pearls, so beautiful with pink quartz, amethyst. You've got two shades of the green, a spearmint and almost an apple colour in there, and then you've got a golden, but it's the clarity. I mean, just look at that rose quartz, look how clear it is. And lovely lavender shades. Look at that apple green quartz, how clear it is. Beautiful quality. Really gentle. It's all of those fashion shades of summer, isn't it? The cupcake. It's either two ways, isn't it? The very bold print or the cupcake pastels. And there's a lovely charm to these gemstones. They are quintessential feminine beauty. They've really got a very gentle femininity, a very understated beauty, but you know, really great clarity. So the way in which the light reacts is not only bringing out the charm of their pastel beauty, but it's also a very gentle, almost semi-translucent glow. Some that are absolutely pure clear, and some that are almost like a little candy floss web in there. There's a gentleness to them, have a very gentle, elegant charm. Very sort of bygone feel to them. Gorgeous. Beautiful quality. You know, you've got apples, you've got spearmints, you've got golds, you've got pink, you've got purple, and again, a lovely glassy luster. Nothing to do with glass, they are genuine quartz, but quality quartz that has been beautifully polished. Now, it's saying multi-gem because obviously in the quartz family, you get a multitude of gem types. You get prasiolite, which is a personal fee favourite. I love prasiolite. That's your green amethyst. You've got purple amethyst. You've got what we would class as your citrine, your golden quartz there. You've got your rose quartz, and you've actually got the shades of lemon. You've got the darker buttery shades of your more golden Madeira quartz, and then your lemon quartz as well. So really beautiful shades, lovely dynamic. Whether you want to separate those colours, keep the pinks and the purples, the spearmints and the golds together. Beautiful quality. And straight down to $19.95. And again, if I add up how many we've got, 5, and again, I'm just doing a quick count, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. There's over 40 gems on that strand. So again, when you do the maths, it's just beautiful. 50p, would that be 40 gems at 50p each, would that make £20? Because at 10p each would be £4. So at 50p, £20. There you go, 50p each, I finally got there. Beautiful quality. That appraisiolite. So 270 carats. So what's 14 to 2? Well, that's 6, 12, 18, 24. They're over 6 carats each, basically, aren't they? They're over 6 carats each. A 6 carat appraisiolite we put in our Toucolon jewellery. A 6 carat rose quartz, a 6 carat amethyst. I mean, that's what, you know, you can break down the averages there, especially if you write your little cards. And I know people make jewellery to enjoy, to wear, but, you know, a lot of our customers as well also create, you know, a business and a website. So, you know, you're saying a 12 carat pair of amethyst earrings, basically, aren't you? Now, what would you pay for that elsewhere? So we can share this quality strand, we can go halves, we can reserve it for those finer pieces like our bridal jewellery, like our own jewellery, quite frankly. But they're big carat weights, each orb is, and for 50p, a 6 carat appraisiolite. And look at the quality, look at the clarity there. You can actually see the thread running through. It's a pink temporary thread there. Beautiful. Brand new today. I mean, there is the odd little inclusion, but I don't mind that because that says to me it's real. That says to me that's not glass, that's not a marble. And you know, they've been on a hazardous journey to even arrive at this point in time. You know, you've got quartz. It's an abundant mineral on the gem's Earth's crust, but as a gem quality, it's extremely rare. Gems by their very nature are rare and beautiful and durable. And what it's undergone, how its formation has happened, you know, billions of years ago. It's phenomenal, the journey that it arrives at to be polished and cut for us today. So, you know, I wouldn't be digging them up for 50p. Let's face it. Right, shall we launch the Morganites? Oh, yes. And then I think we'll be time for Sheila. We did say it was going to be half past. I'm just going to show you again the crackle quartz, as I always think, tulip bulbs. Ooh, they're coming up as well. There's no reason why you couldn't put those beautiful pinks in there as well. Look at those. Look at that for pastel beauty. I mean, just delightful. Just delightful. Now, I do believe, and I will launch those crackle quartzes in the second half of the show. Saturday, we had the 10mm Morganites, and they were $24.95. That was a bargain, because this is one of the most precious emeralds, most precious beryls. I think we had the 6mm, and now I'm going to bring you the 8mm. And you've got all of that beautiful, gorgeous gem, La Vie en Rose. The beryl. Beryls by their very nature are pure white, and it's a mix of beryllium and other earth elements, minerals, which form their creation. Beryls by their very nature is a creation of lava forcing itself between rock crevices, where there happens to be this element called beryllium, where there happens to be an enormous amount of exertion and pressure. They undergo the most pressure for their metamorphosis. And this is why they're one of the most heavily included gemstones naturally, things like your emeralds. Because in order for their existence to occur, they have to have extreme pressure, literally solidifying the complex matrix crystal, the complex cocktail of elements. So you've got your beryllium, and in the pink emeralds, you've got the manganese. So it's morphing into this beautiful morganite, and this is amongst our finest morganite we've had, alongside with our 10mm. And the ones that we had on Saturday flew out, sold out the live show. Pretty much got allocated then. Now these are the 8mm. You know your emeralds, your goshenites are the clears, your goldens. Now, actually, of the morganite, the 8mm, this is one of the largest quantities we've been able to bring you, because normally I'm talking 40, 50 max. 132 carats. Now, okay, what we haven't got in the clarity, we've got in the fantastic carat weight, but we can still see the very essence of this gemstone. They're a very delicate pink that's so complementary against your skin tone, with a little peach apricot overtone, because gems by their very nature are very rarely one pure colour. So with this pink, we're almost intermingling into the mix a peach apricot overtone. And this is what makes it so complementary against your skin tone. This is what makes it so gentle on the eye. They were launched when morganite was discovered in 1911 in the Pala district of California. They were launched on the market as the pink emerald. I always call them the princess of the gem world. I always call them the Kylie. You know, the princess of pop. I always call them the Kylie of the gem world. They were launched as the pink emerald, because essentially that's what they are. They are the pink, and the only pink version of the beryl family. And this is why morganite is up there. It's up there with your emeralds. And actually, morganite's far more expensive than even our most beautiful aquamarine. It is lesser available. So we love our aquamarine. We know the value of our aquamarine. I know you've bought your aquamarine from Jewellery Maker. Question is, have you got a gem that is even rarer? Now, we had a good availability, so I'm saying we did start with 3 figures. I'm already down to double figures. I've got an absolute steal. So the 10mm were $24.95. You know, given that this is 8mm, 132 carats, it's got to go below that price point. We're not just going below, we're taking extra off. But I need you on the phone line right now, because I'm worried you're going to miss out. I'm worried that given this newest and the only influx of morganite we've had, and this is since Saturday. So we've saved these for you today. Are you ready? Are you on the phone? Are you dialing? You've got your 30-day money guarantee for your pink emerald of the gem world, $17.95. And again, let's see on average how many we've got on the strand. 10, 20, 30, 40, over 45 individual morganites. Can you do the maths for me on that, please, Scotty? The brain ceased. 45, there's over 45, but I'm just going to go with 45 into £18, please. So per morganite, and again, this is just because Ollie wants to make his cash on his earrings. So he can make 22 pairs, or make a stud for himself. So that's what we'll do with the odd one. 45 into £18. So is that 25p each? No, that doesn't sound right. No. 18 divided by 45, darling. This is proving painful, Sheila. What? 40p, thank you. I have no idea what the boy was doing. Bogner, what are you doing? 45p per morganite. Ollie, 22 pairs of earrings, darling. Are you going to sell them for 50? Oh, he's gone. He's gone to buy them. He's gone to buy them. He's saying, I'm quids in here. I know not everybody's making them to sell, but basically they're working out at 40p each for the precious pink emerald of the gem world. Beautifully cut, beautifully polished, and we struggle on our sister channel for this beautiful gem. You know, the clear variety, obviously, with our kunzites, because it's one of the most feminine. Between this and kunzite, they're the most feminine of gemstones. And you've got 45 minimum on the strand, and you're paying 7. So the reason I break it down like that is simply to show you the value of the $17.95, because I know it's a little bit more than other strands, but this is a lot more in worth and value than other strands. This is morganite. This is one of our high-end strands. We've taken an awful lot off. You know, really, price point-wise, at least £1. At least. This is no ordinary gem after all, but congratulations. Let's just put them on the neckline. So if this was our ring, I mean, who's that lovely lady? She made that lovely wire-wrapped ring, the kunzite ring. Do you remember earlier, Sheila, on the Wall of Fame?
Yeah.
She put 3, like a trilogy ring. I mean, and 40p a gemstone. You don't have to be selling it for that, but what I love about it is, if I'm just making it for myself, I know I'm wearing the genuine article, the beautiful pink emerald of the gem world, the beautiful morganite. I know as a bride in my little fascinator, and we can just place a few with some rose quartzes, with some pretty white pearls, a lovely, beautiful charm bracelet, a lovely little necklace or hairpiece. I mean, there's your pearls. They're the white pearls from the bead box from earlier, the early bird special. I mean, that is just pure charm. And you won't necessarily use them all. You know, Sheila in the Fascinators mixed this with, you know, I can see she's mixed pearls in with rose quartz. You may only use a few. Save it for your own jewellery, quite frankly. But gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And limited availability, because I'm only down to double figures now. So apologies if you're waiting on the phone line. But it is a free phone number, and believe you me, holding these in my hand as I am, it is worth the wait, and I'd rather you get them. You've clearly loved them, you've rung up right now. I so want you to have them, because with that 30-day money-back guarantee, you get to see up close and personal the beauty. You get to see the finesse, you get to see the charm. And you know, you can write that on your cards, can't you? You can talk a little bit more about the history of this beautiful gem. It was discovered, like I said, in 1911 by Frederick Kunz, the gentleman who discovered kunzite. He discovered kunzite in 1904 and discovered this gem 7 years later. Now, he'd already named a gem after himself, so very wisely he thought, who's my benefactor? And it was John Pierpont Morgan. And you'll still see to this day the Morgan buildings. He was a financier, as it were. You'll still see in New York, for instance, the Pierpont Morgan buildings and that, because the name lives on in the family, as it were. So he was a huge benefactor, funding Mr. Kunz's travels and gem findings. And then, of course, Mr. Kunz was no fool. Who did he give it to launch? But Tiffany's, yeah, and the like. So he named it after J.P. Morgan, and that's how morganite came about. But it was discovered originally in California. There we go. Hold that line, beautiful jewellery makers, because I want you to be successful. And as I always say, give us a call if you're watching on the repeat. You never know. I think I've got, at this very moment as it stands on the live show, 40 remaining. So you do stand a good chance. So those of you waiting on the phone line, you know you're going to do it. Those of you who want to give us another try later, it's worth the phone call. Alrighty. Let me show you another of my fluorite strands. This is beautiful, because we already had one, haven't we? And these are the rectangular facets, and equally as beautiful. We've already launched the rondelles earlier. Pretty with the amethyst that Sheila's working with in her bundle. Coming up next. Yeah, so that's the second of my strands. I've also got my beautiful pear drop cuts as well. I will launch that fantastic crackle white quartz we showed you earlier. And I've got a very, very unusual, forgive me, could you remind me, Scotty, what's this gemstone again? It's so different. Outback Jasper, that's it. Let me just hold this up, because this is beautiful. And I love the cut. Outback Jasper. Is that pretty? He's just stood up to attention, as in, never mind the rest of them, look at me. I'm the best. Yeah, isn't that lovely? Sheila. We've had a couple of texts, gorgeous. Oh, right. We're asking everybody, what are you making for summer? Have you got any questions for our lovely Sheila? That's brand new today as well. This is from, Lynn! Finally, Lynn, you're there. Morning, Fee. I'm so pleased you like the earrings and the fridge magnet I made for you. We haven't met. I just sent them in for you. It's Lynn and Snowy. Of course, Snowy the bear. The big white fluffy bear usually on the Wall of Fame. Lynn. Pope, darling, thank you so much. I didn't know if you'd been in and done a course, you see, but if they were sent in, somebody must have opened it, because obviously the box was just there and the envelope, so they didn't read it. But Lynn, now I know who you are. Snowy the bear. That was the first stuffed animal to come in, and I loved him. Thank you, Lynn. I love them, and they so go with the dress. So when I finish today, I'm going to be wearing them. Thank you so much. You're so generous. 3 years of age is my next text message. Well, it's not, it wasn't written 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago. There's a little girl is 3. Hello, my name is Keris Louise Miller, and I'm 3 years old. My Auntie Kirsty's let me watch Jewellery Maker with her and lets me help her pick which gorgeous gems to buy. I love watching the show and love making jewellery. I'm very good at making stretchy bracelets. I kept annoying my auntie until she sent you this message. Please, can you read it out for me? That's Auntie Kirsty, loves the show too. Love, Keris. Well, Keris, mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for loving the show. 3 years of age. Keris, my little boy is 3 in July, and gosh, we haven't sat down to make stretchy bracelets like you. You are absolutely amazing, Keris, if you're making stretchy bracelets at your age. Long may it continue, and thank you, Auntie Kirsty. Thank you for encouraging her and loving the show as well. It's lovely to hear from you both this morning. Isn't that fantastic, Sheila?
Oh,
3 years of
her.
age.
3 years old.
I know.
Hi, Keris. I think it's lovely.
I know, just goes to show you, everyone can get
there's no
involved.
age limit,
There is
is
no
there?
age limit.
No.
The age is no barrier. You can be 3, 33, 93. It doesn't matter. Lovely, lovely for your text today. Keep sending them in. Again, if you've got any specific questions, because we're going to move to a section of the show involving Sheila's bundle. It's a part 2 of a special with regards to the tiara making she was doing yesterday. And today, I mean, a lot of what we'll be showing you can be used in fusion with that tiara making. But we're concentrating on the fascinators today. And in this bundle, we do give you the Tiara and Fascinator DVD as well. And it's called Prom Queen. Now, shall we launch? Let's oh, not drop things on the floor,
It's
Fee.
not just me, is it?
Right, so like I said, here's our DVD. So that we'll get some top tips from, thank you, darlings, so sorry. We'll get some top tips from Sheila anyway, because she's made some incredible fascinators. But we give you our DVD, which is all the tutorials on how to make the tiaras and the fascinators anyway. Given that in mind, in our Prom Queen, this is our Prom Queen, we give you 3 of the stainless, no, 4, sorry, no, 5. Let me get this right. 5 of the stainless steel head combs. 5 of those. Now, whether you want to make just little ornamental hair combs or a lovely grandiose fascinator, then that is up to you. But we give you 5 of those, and it's the stainless steel, which is great because with other metals, you see, sometimes metals can rust, but stainless steel is incredibly durable. So you never get that kind of rusting that you can on other sort of alloys and what have you. And I'm not talking silver or gold here, but stainless steel is really durable. It'll retain that shape, so your fascinator will always look fantastic. And it's a great one to wire wrap around because it's really super, super strong. So you get 5 of those incredible hair combs in our Prom Queen set. Now, you also get, so these are the silver-coloured stainless steel hair combs. You also get 2 lengths of our fuchsia-coloured copper wire. And this is important. We give you, not 2 lengths, 2 different styles. One is 0.4, one is 0.6. And that is deliberate. We'll talk more about that with Sheila and the ways in which you use the different thicknesses. But we get 2 of the beautiful fuchsia pink wire. And that's 10 metres of each. 20 already gone. This is brilliant because you know it's going to be a deal as a bundle. We also get all, I'm doing this in a different way, usually I start with the gems, we get all of the silver plated copper. And remember, it's 100 pieces, isn't it, please, Scotty? Details are there. We've got 1 metre of the silver plated chain. There's all your details. So there's your rundown. 4 of the plain beads, toggle clasp there, the twist loop chain 1 metre, 10 of the eye pins for 4 centimetres, a pair of the chandelier earrings, 20 of the crimp beads, like I said, 5 of the silver coloured hair combs, 3 pairs of the shepherd hooks, a copper heart, well, a silver plated copper heart toggle clasp, 15 of the 4 centimetre head pins, 2 bolt ring clasps and jump rings, the crimp bead covers which we showed you a demonstration with earlier in the silver colour, the silver plate, 15 of those, and then of the closed jump rings, and these are gorgeous, these 7mm ones because they're a little bit bigger than the norm, 10 of those. So this is all your findings that we've talked a lot about that really allow not just, you know, the fascinator hair combs to be made, but beautiful additional jewellery with it. Let's move to the gemstones. And I'm going to pluck, first of all, the pretty delicacy of the rose quartz. And you can see why I said the morganite and that multicoloured gem strand would look beautiful with Sheila's Prom Queen project. So beautiful. And I know Sheila will say this herself. Again, it lends itself to pretty flowers and they look beautiful on the fascinators. She's also got the bicones of genuine amethyst. Do you have the carat weights there, please, Scotty? The bicones of the genuine amethyst, so gorgeous luster. So 170 carats of our rose quartz drop beads. Now these are 8 by 12 millimeter, beautiful quality, lovely polish, lovely finish, and then great tone, great sparkle in our amethyst. That is 80 carats, 6 by 6 millimeters. You also get your shell faceted rounds in a dusty pink, a white and a silver. These are 8 millimeter, and I love the faceted shell rounds because it really brings them on another dimension. And what I love about this is we've got that gentle dusty pink, that antique pink, we've got the silver, and we've also got the white. So it just adds, again, a lovely flavour of tonality and draws the pinks and the purples together beautifully. No tiara or prom queen making could be fully fledged without the ice white drops of white quartz. I mean, flawless, flawless white quartz. Flawless. All we've done is facet to unlock the beauty. The clarity is second to none. That's what I'd call, you know, your AAA grade, because to my eye, there isn't an inclusion to be seen. So that's quartz at its finest. Simple polishing. We won't be using glass. We won't be using crystal when we've got quartz of this caliber. Then, this is another dynamic for the evening. This is where your fascinator working goes to another length. I know half the stock's been allocated, so we'll get that price on and we'll talk about the savings. This is the evening glamour, isn't it? This is where we're adding a bit of sultry magic. Our black frosted onyx. Yeah, 6 by 6 millimeters. These are beautiful and rich and frosted. So although it's black and very dynamically different from our gentle shades, it's frosted, which sort of subdues it, which takes it back a bit, which really mixes in beautifully for that little essence of evening glamour wear. And then we've got our amethyst 9-inch length of silver chain. Amethyst silver chain, 9 inches, which has been used to great effect by Sheila in the design. So a little bit of extra there. An amethyst set silver chain, 925 sterling silver chain, 9 inches with genuine amethysts attached. And I know Sheila wants to talk a little bit more about that chain when we come to it. So that's all of your ingredients for the Prom Queen. Don't forget the 2 sets of the different thicknesses of the 10-meter wire in the fuchsia pink, 0.6, 0.4, 100 pieces of sterling silver-plated copper findings, 5 of the fascinator stainless steel hair combs, and the tiara fascinator DVD. And a price point coming on of only £42.95. Now, were you to buy all of these ingredients separately, we'd be looking at closer to a price point of £60 thereabouts. So we really are bundling together a massive, massive saving. You know, you're looking at close to almost £60 for them bought as separate entities. So massive saving, £42.95. And also, you know, it's given you a project, it's given a theme, it's given an idea. You know, we are talking about the hair combs. I mean, in all honesty, I mean, I'm sure ladies will know how much have those fascinators been. I mean, I'm talking not just in your lovely department stores, but in your high street stores, you know, you're just your regular, your accessorized stores, should I say, you know, where you just buy the little accessories. How much of the ornamental hair combs been, there's the simple hair combs, let alone those and you can make the fascinators as frou-frou, as fancy. I mean, if Sheila had had a bit of ribbon, it could have been even bigger. I mean, some people like, I don't know if you've seen the lovely Lynn Jinks, she's got one the size of another planet. She's got the most amazing fascinator. Have you ever seen that fascinator of hers? It's like there's two of her coming through the door.
Is that the one that she wore that time
It's
with all the
beautiful
crystals?
black.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
no, it's a black. It's a billowing
no.
fascinator. But it's like another
Feathers
planet.
are lovely as well.
It's beautiful.
With the fascinator.
So it can be as grandiose and as amazingly striking as that, or very simple, very almost bejeweled. I mean, that's the route Sheila's gone. And if your hair is worn up or swept to the side, or, you know, sometimes you just want a lovely addition other than, you know, your necklace and your rings.
Yesterday we had one of the, the fascinators in like a pale green that went all over to the one side.
Oh,
So
lovely. An asymmetric sort of, yeah. Beautiful. And we can utilise these gemstones in our tiara making as well. But let's go and see Sheila. We'll talk about the thicknesses of the wires and why we need the two. And we'll talk about the chain, which I know you want to... Do you want me to bring something with me,
Yes,
darling?
please.
The hair combs, was it?
No, just the gemstones.
Just
please.
the gemstones,
yeah,
of course.
And the
And
chain.
the chain, okay,
Please.
darling. Yes, forgive me, I can't
Yeah, and
remember
some of it,
what you needed, what you didn't have, what you do have.
I haven't got any.
She needs all of it. She needs it all.
I need it all.
Okay, my darling, let me get that chain out for you.
Oh, bless
now,
you.
wow, we are ready to go to the prom. I mean, I've got to give them the breathing space that they need because they're all so magnificent. Look at these designs. We've got jewellery, we've got hair combs, we've got fascinators. We've got it all. Where are we going, Sheila? If only it was our prom.
Well, I mean, some people like, I did this one because of the simplicity. Some
The
people
jump
like
rings.
Quite, yeah. I mean, you can
Little bit
take
of
it
chain.
shorter, obviously, I made it
Yeah.
a bit longer. But, you know,
I
for
love that,
maybe
Sheila.
a bridesmaid who wants quite simplicity.
Exactly, a very stylish sort of innocent neckline. And then the earrings, I'll just start this way and move across. So beautiful. Again, great use of the crimp cover there. Now you've cut your chain. We've got our shell pearl and then our shepherd hooks. And there's something about drawing the eye down to that pendulum drop at the bottom. It's so beautiful, Sheila.
It's simplicity, isn't it? It's very, very delicate. And I think, you know, brides and bridesmaids, they do have that simplicity jewellery.
Yes.
I think it looks quite...
You don't want to be
don't sort of
overdoing
want
it,
it-
do you?
no,
Chunkster,
no,
do you?
no,
I mean, you're
no.
beautiful and elegant, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Now, I'm not going to talk too much about the chain because I know you want to talk about that, but you've cut it here as well on the chandelier earrings and create a lovely loop-the-loop. Lovely loop-the-loop.
And it is such very delicate, beautiful
Yes.
chain, isn't it?
Silhouette-esque, isn't it?
And that would go, because I mean, they're quite deep, the colours now, aren't they? You know,
Yes,
like
yeah.
sort of maroon and deep purple.
Yes,
and even browns and
cousins'
blacks.
bridesmaids were in the black.
Yes,
We're in the black, so
yeah.
you try and find black bridesmaid jewellery, Sheila.
Well, this is it, you see. And
You're really
we
just
have
going for regular jewellery, aren't you?
No,
trying to,
this is where
yeah.
making it saves you a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's also individual because it's not... No one will have the same because
Nobody.
nobody ever makes two things exactly the same.
And you've
So,
doubled your chain here,
I've
am I
doubled the
right?
chain on there,
Isn't that
yeah.
glorious? I mean, that's just, I'd be wearing that out, whatever the occasion. And is that just attached with the
Yeah, half the headpins.
half the headpins? I'm getting low in stock, so I'll move on. I'm coming to these, Ollie, so we'll just go to this necklace and just talking about, is that a lovely beady bead there,
Yes,
Sheila?
it is a beady bead.
And
With
again,
a little bit of the...
chain again. You've put that chain, it just goes to show you. You've put that to great use. You've cut it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, and that 9 inches, you know, it goes a lot further than perhaps you originally think.
It does actually, yes, and with some left, which I'll talk about in a moment.
Yeah.
But
And our hair combs, now this is a lovely, lovely hair comb. It's not missing its teeth, they're sitting behind. Look, just a really pretty bubblicious, if your hair's up and just slipped in, or you're sweeping it off your
yeah,
face.
for a bright, and you can also have it in the front, at the side, in the back, on a slant in the back.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a lovely finishing touch. And then it just gets even better. Oh, hello. How beautiful. How beautiful. I love those black onyxes in there, Sheila. I love them. It's just pick it out,
They just
don't
go so well, don't
Nice
they?
bit of wire work with the spirals.
Yeah.
And last.
It is easy to do. When
Well,
I say easy,
it doesn't. Oh, look, a flower. Sorry to interrupt you. I'm so excited about what you've done.
I love that myself,
Yeah.
actually.
Pop it in your hair as you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just beautiful.
And that, as I was saying earlier on, that's with that's doing the normal flower in the beginning with the 5 little petals, and then doing the quartz at the back.
Yeah.
You see, and then just slotting them in between, and then wire wrapping them over. Can you see the sort of pink wire wrapping that goes over and under and over and under and over and under?
Now tell me, what did you use the 0.6 on, and what did you use the 0.4 on?
The 0.6 is for actually wrapping it around the comb, because the first thing you do is actually, I wrap the comb with the actual gemstone. So all you do, I did show yesterday, the wire.
Do you want some wire?
Oh yes, please.
Sorry, darling,
I've
to
got
ask.
some
I
here,
know
but
you, but just in case nobody was watching from yesterday.
This is the thicker one.
So I'm intrigued as to why I've got the 2 different thicknesses in there.
I mean, if you're wire wrapping anything other than pearls, you're normally okay. It's because pearls holes have normally got a smaller hole, so that's where you would need
your 0.4.
I think the 0.6 will probably. Hang on, let me get.
Is the majority of your twiddling the 0.6? Twiddling
No,
and
the
twisting.
twiddling and the twisting is a 0.4 because you need to keep it a bit delicate with
And
your
I suppose
twisting.
the more twisting, the more twistier they get. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
because
it
they'll
does,
start to
actually.
curl, won't
Yeah,
it?
it
I've
does,
seen
yeah.
Linda doing it. I've seen you both doing it.
You've seen
so
her
you twist.
twisting. She's
the
a good
twister you
twister.
get, the more curly it gets.
Right, so to wrap the combs, I do need the combs, don't I think, because I haven't got any. Did you bring the combs over?
Did I bring what?
The comb.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I think I said no, but
I thought
do
you said
need
cones.
them.
I'm thinking, what cones? She's talking about. I haven't got any cones. Sorry, sweetheart. There you
That's
go.
okay.
No, I didn't bring you anything, did I?
Well,
just kept it all for myself over there.
Normally, I've actually got them here, haven't I? But I haven't. So what you do is
now
thread
that's the
them on.
0.6
You
you've
move
got
all
there.
this out of the way. So this is the 0.6, and then just literally just keep threading on. I find it easy to thread the gemstones on first. Some people do it one at a time. I'm just sort of threading these randomly. There's no colour or design to this now.
Oh, that's okay, darling. Well, as long as we get the effect.
Yeah, just to show the effect. And if you do find that you've got a gemstone that is a bit stuck, then just get your reamer and just pop your reamer through. Or just twist it a little bit.
It's proven very popular, Sheila. It's already low in stock, darling.
Oh, good. I think it's such a money saving.
Well, it is.
And
it is.
And for sort of weddings, you know, weddings cost a lot of money these days.
Exactly.
And then what you do is anchor your wire around the end here, and then I slide them down. And then I take them and under and through the
so
comb.
you kind of separated
and then pull it up and sort of, you know, tease it until you've got it where you want it to sit. And then do the same again, and just literally keep doing that
until you've got your base.
Until you've finished your
and we could do that with your rose quartzes. I mean, you've gone rose quartz, white quartz, rose quartz.
However you want to do. I'm just basically showing you now how to. It doesn't matter what the shape.
Yeah.
And you know, pull it, because sometimes they get stuck with the teeth. You do have to pull it a bit.
Yeah, manipulate them into.
Manipulate them.
So going in and out each tooth.
Yeah. That's right. So therefore and then if you want to do another layer on the top, don't worry if the wire bends or anything. It doesn't matter. But I do find it easier than doing it one at a time, because you've got to keep stopping and picking up your gemstones.
Yeah.
And after a while, you will get into your own sort of rhythm.
Lovely.
And then if you want to do a second row, just do exactly the same, which I've done on the first one.
Yes, this bubblicious. Sorry, that one there, Ollie. That bubblicious one there.
So that really is all you do as far as wrapping, and then when you get to the end, just start threading on again, and then slot your other gemstones in between.
And create the twiddle.
And create the top on the end one. And when I've done the next row on the end one, I've taken it over at a slant, because there's 3 gemstones. Can you have a look at that one, Fee? Can you bring it over?
Yes, I can, darling.
There you go. So I did just one row like I've just shown you, and then the next row I put the gemstone, and then a black, and then the other colour gemstones, just mixing whatever colour you want. And then, sorry, is my hand in the way? Oh, sorry. Oh, Mike, sorry.
That's all right, darling. Just rubbing your microphone there while you're talking to me.
And then I did it on a twist then. I just took it over. I did the 3 and then just took it over, and it forms that sort of slanted section on the top.
Yeah, you've got your amethyst in there, haven't you? And then you've gone over and around again,
and
just with the onyxes.
You go over the same way. I mean, it does get a bit messy at the back, but nobody sees that.
Well, when it's slid into the hair, you don't, do you?
No. And then it's just taken over to the side there, going across and across. Rather than doing it straight, you just do it at an angle.
At an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely, lovely, Sheila, lovely. All right, now, you wanted to tell us something about the chain, didn't you?
Chain.
We are getting limited. How many about left now, Scotty, would you say? Sorry. So, single figures, Sheila. Huge save.
You will enjoy, mate. You will enjoy these. These bundle kits are fantastic.
They're in the basket, so don't forget to check out, because at the moment we're down to single figures, so if you don't check out, of course, it goes back into stock, which is great for those of you watching on the repeat, but then unfortunately you've missed out, and if you were to buy these separately, you would be looking at close to £60. So over to the chain. Because you have to cut the chain, I don't know whether you'll be able to zoom in on this, Ollie, will you? Get a little bit closer. Oops. You need to cut your chain. If you notice here, that's got a loop there, so that will loop into an earring or a basic loop. Yeah. So if I pick that up, you see that's the end of your chain. So if you want to cut it, make sure that you cut it at the section next to the link. You see you've got like a little bit of a roll wrap section there. Cut that bit so that you're not actually breaking into any links. Right. And then the little bit of whatever gemstone you have on your chain left, just pull out the section, the bit that you've just cut off. Yeah. Just take the gemstone off there and put it to one side, and you can always use that for maybe a little extender chain at the back. As you can see there's the link, and then there's the rolled section, the little roll wrapping section. Cut your chain there at the roll wrapping section, not in the linked section. Yes, and I understand. A twistier one rather than the... and then just do that again at the next link section, and then you can just discard the silver, and then reuse your gemstone. And you may well have 3 or 4 off that, and then you can re-string them and use them as your little chain at the back of the necklace. Would they fit onto your 0.4, or would you need finer? No, you wouldn't. You would need no, you would put them on a head pin or an eye pin. Or an eye pin? Yeah, or a high pin to actually make the chain. The head pins are a little bit softer. Plated silver than the eye pins. The eye pins are a little bit thicker. Sturdier, right, okay. So we would just simply cut, from what my eye sees, the bit that is more of a twisted loop. Don't cut the link. Don't cut the link. The link to me is a more uniformed round. That's exactly what I would say that the one you cut is the larger of the two, because it's the hole actually that you don't cut. It's the hole you can cut. And it's got kind of a twisting around, and that's where you cut. But don't discard your gemstone, because you can rethread it on one of your head pins, or indeed your wire, and use it as a little charm droplet on a beautiful bracelet, or as you said, a lovely finish on the back of the necklace. That's a good top tip. It's just a shame to sort of think, oh, I can't use those. Just take out the little silver bit that you've cut, and then just rethread them, as I said, on some head pins. And all of this was made out of the fantastic bundle, and with 5 of those hair combs. So, I mean, if Sheila wanted to, she could have just gone down 5 hair combs and just done that, but you've given us a glimpse of... Well, it's just showing what you can do. Yeah, exactly. And as I say, the flower one, I've just doubled up on that, which I think gives a lovely effect, and then just put a little bit of a... Did you establish your baseline first of all, like you just did on that hair comb? I put the basis on first, and then I made the little flowers. Did you do that separately? I did those separately, and then I attached them onto the comb. I attached them onto the comb, and then I made the little, the 2 little twists, which if you saw yesterday, but if not, the twists, if you didn't see it yesterday, the twists are on our tutorial on the website anyway. So although we won't have got through everything in terms of examples, you do get the DVD, Fascinator and Tiara DVD with this bundle anyway. So that's all on there anyway. Thank you, darling. All right, now we've still got our new kit, haven't we? Our wow kit, actually. And I can see all the fantastic jewellery down there. It's another 5-strand kit with 100 pieces of silver-plated copper linings. So we're going to get ready for that. So please don't go anywhere. We're going to go and look at some more of your Wall of Fames. Hi, welcome back. I don't know where the time's gone today. It's absolutely flown.
My knees are going today.
Oh, the knees are wobbling. Okay, lovely colour, lovely. This is number 64, and it's from Angela in Swindon. And she simply says, hi to all you lovely people at JM. Wow, what gorgeous weather we are having. Enjoy one and all. And she says, I've made a lovely open weave necklace using pink jade, purple agate and peridot nuggets. Well, great collection of colours there, Angela. And I hope you saw our lovely fuchsia, the quartz, was it the quartz that you're working with in the... I think it is, isn't it, this morning in the challenge? Yes. I will see Sheila's designs. It's a bright fuchsia dyed quartz. It's just beautiful if you love those bright colours. So we'll definitely revisit that later. That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
Want to do yours, please? Your number carries
Oh
on
yes,
off.
I can do, my darling. Yeah, this is number 65. And again, lovely bit of beading there. I'm loving this. This is from Sarah Burden. And she says, all my goodies are from Jewellery Maker. Banded agate and a white pearl kit and a silver cord from my silver box bought during your birthday weekend. She says, I've spent far too much the last couple of weeks, but having only recently discovered you, I found your real gems made by Mother Nature herself amazing and cheaper than the imitation stones being sold elsewhere. There you go. She says, keep up the amazing quality in the bargains. I love watching all your presenters as they seem as mad as I am, in a nice way. Thanks. Hope you like my bracelet. And she said, which I tried after watching Linda, the bead ball. So yes, we love it. And I'm really glad that you've discovered us, Sarah, because clearly you've discovered a fantastic talent there.
Well
Beautiful.
done.
Number 65, good luck for Wednesday's prize draw.
And this is number 66. I looked at that first, I thought 110. It's just the way
Oh,
the earrings are and the bracelet.
How your mind works.
I thought, wow. And this is from Leslie. And Leslie says, my name is Leslie and it's my first time of making jewellery and I enjoy doing it. Well done, Leslie.
Oh, yeah, for the first time.
Yeah,
Hopefully not the last.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. And you will then carry on to your next adventure.
Exactly, and good luck for Wednesdays. Who knows, you may even come be the winner or a runner-up and win £50 or £100 worth of credit to spend with us. So even as a first-time maker, you can send in your entries. We don't judge them. And one more from you there. Lovely use of chain.
This is 67, and that's lovely, isn't it, with the chain? Fabulous. Oh, just a moment, I'll have to... there we go. Hi all at JM, and this is from Sarah from Andover. Sorry, I'll start again.
That's all right, darling.
I happen to say I haven't. It didn't come out. Have been absent for a while as my 5-year-old daughter Jamie, who they call Jelly Bean. Oh, bless her. Has been in hospital with really bad pneumonia.
Oh, bless her.
Oh, I do hope she's feeling a lot better.
Me
That's
too.
really That's really
she says she's on the
worrying,
mend.
isn't it?
It says
Yeah,
she's on the
she's
mend.
on the mend now, so I managed to get a few makes in, and this is my favourite. It's a necklace made using the amethyst chain that she had in the Easter Madness and an amethyst chain pendant heart from my stash. I hope you like it. I had the idea in my head and just had to put it together to see how it looked. Fingers crossed for the draw. Good luck to everyone. Well, that's brilliant.
That is lovely,
and I do hope...
Yeah, our love to Jelly Bean, to Jamie.
Jelly Bean,
and
yeah.
she's fully on the road to recovery now.
Full of beans again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now listen, Sylvia, Sheila in Spain.
Oh, it's
you and your hot
Sylvia.
weather. We're having our hot weather over here.
She did this yesterday, just to
Now, you see,
remind us.
normally, I'd be
Yeah,
seething with envy. But we're having a bit of summer.
We're having
This
Spain
is,
weather.
This is the lovely Sylvia from South
Bless.
Yorkshire. She says, hi, Fiend Sheila. I love it. She's multitasking. She took the computer into the garden to watch and work as Sheila did, but can't see the screen because there's too much sun. Thanks for all the ideas, Sheila. It's Sylvia
bless
in
you.
Spain. I know.
Oh, whereabouts
Sylvie.
in Spain?
I know. Where are you? But we're finally getting a bit of sun, not to make you feel bad, because actually when you go away, you want it to be rotten over here.
Yeah,
don't
you
really?
do,
So that's why
you
you paid all that
do.
money to go away. But we are having a nice bit of weather.
We are.
I mean, I don't know. She's from South York. I wonder if she lives in Spain now. But yeah, thank you for watching. It's lovely to have your company. And this is from Belen in Conwy. She says, morning to two favourite ladies. Two favourite.
Just a bit of Scottish in
I know. And Conway, sure, I should be Welsh, shouldn't I? Morning to my two favourite ladies, enjoying the techniques, and wanted to thank Sheila again for my chosen by you. Having to beat my sisters off the jewellery as the designs are so lovely. That's our Brennan Conway.
Thank you, Brenda.
I hope it's lovely where you are.
Conway's lovely, isn't it?
Oh,
Wales.
it's a beautiful
Yeah,
part of the
lovely.
world. Yeah, I was there at Conway Castle.
Castle?
Castle.
You need to put a
speak
teeth
more.
in.
I'm having too many moments. I need some more gin. Let's get some more gin down there, Sheila. We've still got a brand new kit. If I can bring myself to actually talk about it, describe it. Love the shorts. And we've
this
still
is
got
another
our
Look at
rainbow
Blessing.
fluorite. And we've still got that beautiful quartz.
Go on, do a twirl again.
We've still got lovely
Do a
legs,
twirl.
yeah, the
Yeah.
shorts there. That's our Chris. And we've still got a launch. What was that Jasper called again, darling? Outback Jasper, yeah, so don't go anywhere. The third of the new kits to launch right up after this.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Memory Wire DVD, which is full of hints and tips and step-by-step instructions for all levels. Follow Lucy and Debbie as they take you through how to create bracelets, necklaces and rings using Memory Wire. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Want to advance your polymer clay techniques? Then why not come and join us on our new Macomb Garnet course? Join our guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through using textures and layers, working with colours and adding foils and much more. This is a fascinating technique which gives the illusion of depth using layers of imprinted clay. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, Lisa Pavelka foils, use of all tools, buffet style lunch and refreshments. And all this for just £67.95. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka border moulds. Make incredible polymer and silver clay border designs to embellish your creations quickly and easily. Each mould contains 4 different borders which give a wide range of textures and patterns. Use alongside our crafting foils and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view a full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
Welcome back, and we've still got just under an hour of the show to bring you. I'm going to launch the second of our new fluorite strands, the ones I showed you earlier, those lovely faceted rectangles of this beautiful gem that you can mix and match. Actually would look lovely with the purple amethyst that we've just seen in the bundle that Sheila was working with in the prom ball, the prom. Queen of the prom, what was it called? Prom Queen, thank you. Queen of the prom, prom queen, yeah, so let's have a little look. We did have the rondelles earlier, but it's the second of my new fluorite strands. The only other one I've got now after this is my beautiful, beautiful pear drops as well. And I will launch the Outback Jasper, and I will remember to do those fantastic bulbous crackle quartzes. So, puffy rectangles. Oh, lovely. Now, sometimes these have been double drilled, but in this case they are singular drilled. But there, you know, there's the perfect example of the beauty. You can actually see in there, if I hold it up to the light, get the light behind me, the banding, the mix between the spearmint mint to the purple. Some are just all minty, some are more sort of all purple, some are a real sort of transitional mix between the two. But they glow, they really glow. They have this inner beauty, this even here in the studio, I can see a sort of an inner glow, and this is accentuated by the fact that each of these puffy rectangles have been faceted on the outside, beautifully faceted as well. So you can see that banding, and you can see that zoning, and you can see that mix. I mean, sometimes with gemstones, that's something you try to avoid, the zoning and the banding. But in fluorite, you know, it's lovely if you see it. It's part of its charm. It's something that's, you know, if we look at this gem here, it's something that's accentuated in many ways, so that you can see that lovely mix, a bit like ameturine, the way in which, you know, it's something you accentuate. So beautiful, beautiful strand, the second of our new fluorite strands, that gem that fluoresces. Gorgeous colours there. Lovely to mix in those greens with your ammonites, amazonites, sorry, and your aquamarines, and then the purples. Obviously, I always think of the amethysts. Just having a moment there, I was thinking the words but couldn't get them out. I'm already down to the last 60 in stock, so there's been a big uptake already for the fluorite strand, because I know you love its visual properties, and some of them are just Paribresque blue. They really are so vibrant. You know, if you just look at them, beautiful bright colours there, and it's not even, no offence, you know, to our lovely camera guys and girls, but it's not really translating very well there on the screen as far as I'm concerned, just because of what I can see here holding it in my hand. It looks beautiful. It looks more beautiful than you're showing me, darling. That's the truth of it. But that's what you got your 30-day money-back guarantee for. Because I don't know, there's something about the lights. It's just making it look darker than it is. But anyway, that's what your 30-day money-back guarantee is all about. So, new price point there on the website. Ooh, a mere $7.95. Under £8 for our fabulous fluorite strand there. 150 carats, the rainbow fluorite, the faceted puffy rectangles, 12 by 8 millimeters. Fabulous strand, a fabulous price. Again, a great price point where, even if you've not explored the beauty of this gem, I like to think that that's worth the $7.95 for you to just see the beauty in the fluorite and decide whether you want to purchase it again. But I wouldn't take too long deciding, because I'm already down to double figures, and fluorite isn't a gem we have every day on the show. So we've got a little smattering again. It's a little small launch, if you like, today with my 3 strands. This is the second. You know, so it's the best of the best here with these 3. Under £8. Yeah, 30 left now, so whatever you do, give us a call on that free phone number. Don't forget to check out on your baskets there. Otherwise, all that hard work, all of that deciding to purchase, it's lost, and it all goes back into stock, which is brilliant for those of you watching on the repeats, but not so good if you go back to your basket and you think to yourself, oh, what happened to it all? Where did it go? And you expected the DPD man to deliver it. and it's not there. Sheila's just gone, because that's the way I'm sounding. Thanks, Sheila. Thanks for the support, girl.
As bad as me, isn't it? Oh, gosh.
She's muttering away to herself over there like Muttley. $7.95. Well done to you.
I've never been called Muttley before.
Yeah, but she's having a Muttley moment. That makes me your Terry Thomas.
Gosh, that's going back a little bit, isn't it? Bless him.
Giving our age away. I am 100. $7.95. All right, shall we introduce the third of our new kits today? Let's. And these are the droplets. Let me just, while Ollie's with me, let me just show you the droplets that are still to come if you love your fluorite, which I can clearly see you do. It's the last of my 3 new strands, the fluorite droplets. And they're heaven. Looks so pretty. You know, on that bracelet Sheila just made in the prom queen kit, you know, and it was the one where she doubled up the chain and just had the little drops hanging down from the pearls. They look lovely on those charms. And also, Sheila used those tubes to great effect in our first new kit today, which was low in stock, the bedazzled kit. There you are, see, I remembered. All right, let's bring you, wow. Let's bring you, wow. Wow. Brand new kit, 5 gorgeous strands, my word. I'm going to start with the cherry pop. I'm going to lift them off there. Cherry pop. Burgundy shell. Do you know what? To me, it's not burgundy. It's not maroon. It's more of a cherry red. More of a cherry red, I would say. These are my shell rounds, and they're 12mm. I think there's more of a sort of a cherry copper colour there as well. Just beautiful. Then I've also got my large sardonyx nuggets, 315 carats. Ooh, the indulgence as I held those. Then I've also got 310 carats of hematite rondelles. Slinky minkies, those are. Lovely, fantastic lustre. Beautiful rondelles, big carat weight there, the hematite, 310 carats. Then I've also got my, I'd call it like a peacock purple of the shell of the potato pearls, yeah. Metallic, sort of purpley, yeah, of the potato pearls. And then I've also got my shell. I've also got those lovely, lovely shells with those little dandelion windmills, those little dandelion flower shapes on them. Beautiful. So 5 strands, you've got your real potato peacock pearls, 310 carats of the hematite, the big cherry-coloured, metallic cherry-coloured shell plain rounds, 12mm, the large sardonyx nuggets, 315 carats, and then the actual almost 2cm rounds of the actual shell coins. Now, loads of silver-plated copper. So let's have a look at all of that. 100 pieces. And you get that lovely long metre length of chain. You get the shepherd hooks, 3 pairs. You get 15 of the 4cm head pins, 15 of the crimp beads, 10 of the jump rings, they're 7mm, which Sheila used to great effect to create that little bit of chain mail in that lovely necklace in Prom Queen. You got 10 pieces of the 4mm beads, a metre of the twist oval loop chain, and then 10 of the eye pins, a pair of the chandeliers, 20 of the crimp beads, toggle clasp, heart toggle clasp, and a bolt ring clasp and jump ring, all silver plated copper. So loads, and always invariably more left over than you get to use. And there's an extra finding in there. And it is, you just tell me, Ollie, I'm trying to figure out. Oh yes, of course, thank you. Yes, of course, it's the one thing Sheila's been talking about to me all morning, saying, please, will you remember to bring it over? The memory. It was about 4 hours ago when you talked to me about it. Here we go.
Yeah, definitely.
This is the extra. Yeah, there is extras. It's a lovely finding. It's a beautiful filigree finding. And normally when we talk about selling these, you're normally talking about £6–7. So there you go. When it's the silver, this is your silver-plated copper connector. And it's used in the necklace that we're going to talk more in detail about with Sheila when we look at her designs. But there it is. It's just got the one connector side there. Isn't that beautiful? So 100 pieces of what you've come to expect in our new kits, but plus that lovely silver connector with the filigree work. And 5 strands. And your organza bag, large and small, with the words handmade gemstone jewellery. You are getting your organza bags in there, and that's the little insignia, the motif that doesn't align it, you know, assign it, sorry, should I say, to Jewellery Maker. It assigns it to the fact that you made the jewellery. You get your beading thread, your elastic, and your customized monofilament. So you get all the threading materials as well. Really is wow factor. 5 strands. 5 strands. What would these strands sell for separately on Jewellery Maker? Even at £7 each. There's £35 before all the silver, before all the beading materials. And today the price is $29.95. 310 carats of the lovely hematite, the shell rounds, the real potato pearls, the shell coins, the sardonyx, 315 carats. Then all of your silver-plated findings, plus a metre of that chain, that lovely connector as an extra, your elastic, your monofilament, your beading thread. Again, don't forget new jewellery makers. You can start with a kit like this. You'll be there for a while because there's so much in it. Free DVD enabling you to get started with tutorials like the ones you see with our guests. And then the booklet, if you just prefer the visual step-by-step with added techniques in there as well. Go at your own pace. Our Jewellery Maker Hub magazine this month featuring Fire Agate and getting to know Linda and Carol. Yeah, all there for $29.95. And remember, when we bundle together strands and findings and threading materials together like this, and you can look on our website, nothing is hidden. It shows you the price of the findings, the price of the threading materials, the price of different strands. You know, we're giving ourselves great savings by buying it all as one. And also by buying it all as one, we're suggesting that this is all you need. And Sheila's made some fantastic jewellery out of it. Under £30, it's our third new kit of the day. And all you've got to do is ring the free phone number. And we've still got those newbies to launch. So gorgeous. I think it lends itself to an evening look. There's a lot of dark sultriness to this kit. But of course we could lift it and enliven it further with, of course, something like our pearl bead box, you know, with the white pearls and the champagne pearls and the silver pearls. That early bird I did this morning. I know 60 have gone while I've been talking. I remembered, Sheila, I remembered.
What's that for?
The connector.
Oh, well
the
done.
connector.
Well, see,
I brought it with me.
Well, I haven't forgotten, but you know what I mean.
Let's have a look. How did you find it to work with, my darling?
I loved it.
Yeah?
I loved it.
Let's bring these forward
As
so
you
we can...
say, it's very, very elegant. It's very dramatic. It's
Very dramatic,
It's very sultry, isn't it? It's yeah.
Your jewellery's fantastic. Jewellery's fantastic. So if we start here, now is this simple threading because you've used your toggle here as well on the back?
I've used two strands on there.
Two strands?
Two strands.
Oh yes,
and then
I
I've
see.
just alternated. I've got 4 on one side, 4 on the other. I've done the pearl first, the burgundy. Oh, it's more of a red, isn't it?
You see,
really?
that's what I said. It's more of a cherry red.
It
I
is
would
in
call that
between.
burgundy. Burgundy to me is more
burgundy is a
maroon.
bit deeper, isn't it? But it is.
See, I think burgundy's more purple, but
Yes, it is, but it's
there's more sort of reds, I think, in there.
it's got more tones, hasn't it,
Yeah.
of the reds. And then I've just, as I say, I'm not making any sense.
Could be here for
are
20
we?
minutes.
We could be, yes.
Describing the colour.
Dissecting the. and then I've just brought it together again to take it through the round, you know, the
shell
large
rounds,
puffy
yeah.
coin, and then taking it out again with a hematite 4 on each side, and then the pearl, and just continue doing that all the way round, really.
And it looks beautiful.
But as I said, because of these are a wheel shape,
Yeah.
doesn't it give a different look to if you did it with rounds?
Yes.
So it's all about the shape
It's creating little
of the
nuggety clusters.
gemstone. It just gives a... yeah, it is. It reminds me of,
It's more
you know, the
dramatic.
cones, the pine cones.
Yes. Yes.
So it's like having a mini
exactly
pine
what it
cone,
is, yeah.
isn't it, in between?
Very much so.
So, yeah. As I say, it's
Beautiful.
always different gemstones give you a different look.
And then our earrings, again you've used to great effect the lovely crimp covers there. Just the pearl and great use of those shell rounds because they're so pretty, aren't they? So just that threading through a headpin, is it, Sheila? There,
It
darling?
is, yes. Just basically threading it and just layering with the different...
Like that, because you can see front and back how different
components.
the patterns are. And then this is our sardonyx and shell. Now, is this a stretchy necklace, a collarette kind of?
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, it's a stretchy.
Beautiful.
And always
Dramatic.
when you've done your elasticated necklace, always make sure that it's really, really tight, the tension, and put some nail varnish on before you do the next knot, and then pull it again with the tension, so it's really, really taut. And then as it goes back in again, it actually stops it from coming unravelled because you
Gotcha.
pull the tension out, so it's not going to slip.
Yes.
And then put some more nail varnish on the top of that.
Top tip. Top tip for any stretchy, be it bracelet or necklace. And the same is true of this bracelet, another stretchy.
Yeah, another stretchy.
Beautiful. Lovely movement with those chips.
They are, aren't they? They sort
Gorgeous.
of they go their own way.
They do, but that's part of the charm. And we'll come to this necklace last because you're going to talk to me about this, but we've got the chain here on the earrings and then just one of those lovely cherry metallic shell rounds because you get a metre of that chain. And then this is amazing. Look at this necklace, the way, I've never seen the chain used like this, Sheila. This is marvellous.
I did see it this morning, well, earlier on, but that was the gemstone chain.
Yeah.
But it's a similar way that it's...
Isn't
I
that
think
beautiful?
I really love that.
Did you create this first and then attach
they're all separate.
Right.
And then I attach the chain through the... I put a crimp bead, if you can see where the chain starts, and you can see the little crimp covers.
I can.
So I actually attached it through some thread. some beading thread.
Yes.
Because it just gives it that. And then you can also use them on a filament, depending again, because they're pearls, you'll need to ream them.
Gotcha.
To make sure that sometimes the beading thread will go through.
Yeah.
Depending on the larger pearl they will, but on
Yeah.
the smaller one you will sort of have to ream them a little bit.
Gotcha.
And then I just take it through to the other end, join the other part of the chain.
Yes, we can see it on that close-up,
and then
actually,
just
yeah.
put it back through your crimp as you would if you were doing a necklace, and then just put your crimp cover on.
Beautiful. So again, so different from anything you'd see elsewhere, and very dramatic. But this is the one with our. I'm just going to move it over here for you, darling. That's got our silver connector on the front. So this is the one I know we wanted to talk about today. There we go. There it is, and then a lovely little tassel or a tussle on the end of that chain. Having a tussle. Yeah, the tassel's having a tussle with the silver chain there. Beautiful.
So with this this pendant, normally you would use it sort of that way, because that's where the top part of it is. There, that's where you would thread your
Yes, I see.
thread
Got
through.
the connector bit there.
But I turned it round.
Okay.
So I used it the other way. So I put the tassel where it would normally go on the top and attach some chain.
Clever, because your pearl on your design sort of just sits on that mode. I can't see it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, so I attach that. What you have to do is make sure that you've cut that at an angle, because it is rather thick.
Sturdy, yeah.
They're rather large. But basically that's what you do, is put it through with your jump ring. Just manoeuvre it round a bit. And then just close it up. It's easy to do it like this, because maybe not. And then just close it back. You have to be quite forceful, because they are quite strong, these.
The 7mm
These
jump
7mm,
rings, yeah.
I think I will do it the other way.
That's okay. Just give it a go.
You have to really put a bit of
pressure on.
Bit of pressure on it, that's it. So therefore you then have your link then to attach your chain on. And then I've dangled some, well, attached rather. I've just put them through your head pin, and then just do your loop on the top, your basic loop on the top. And then just pass it through. Oops.
And this is the technique, you know, we use over and over again, isn't it?
Just pass it through and then move it round. I mean, obviously, I would cut this off using it from the kit, because I would want to use that other piece of the head pin to maybe put another one on.
Yes, yes. You're very thrifty with your head pins.
Well, I think when you're actually buying the kits, you want to get as much out of it as you can, although we've all got stashes at home. And then just layer them, then put some more down either side until you've got the shape that you want. And then what I did, I actually bent it, because these are they're quite pliable, so I just bent it to give it a bit of a different shape, really. So it was a bit, as you can see on
lovely.
that one,
Yes,
it's
I
a
did
little
notice that on your
bit down.
design.
And then all I did then, I just put some thread through the top.
Popped your pearl on.
Put my thread through, make sure I've got, there you go. And then just pop on a couple of the pearls. Which, see, that one's gone through okay, so that's good. And then put 3 on, and then just move that over that way. And put 1 on the other side there, 1 on the other side, and then that's your group of 3.
For your necklace to
continue.
continue.
For your necklace to continue.
And the rest is the threading through, isn't it? With the little intermittent, you created a little bit of chain there with head pins
yes,
as
I
well.
did, yes, just to make it a long lariat.
Lovely, lovely.
Beautiful. So that's really just a little quirk on what you would have it the other way.
Yeah, definitely. And it is the extra in there that, you know, perhaps I would have forgotten about to mention, and it's a lovely feature piece. So, new today, $29.95. Thank you, Sheila.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much, my darling. We will have a catch-up with Sheila as well, because I can already see Jewellery Made at today's challenge. We do have a few more pieces still to launch, so I'm going to bring you the fluorite drops and the Outback Jasper, and we've got some price slash kits to do. So don't believe it.
Oh, wow.
Do you make jewellery as a hobby? Would you like to learn key skills to help you successfully market and sell your handmade jewellery? We are working with Angela Edwards, who is an experienced jewellery maker as well as a small business trainer, to bring you the perfect course to help develop basic business skills. The full course includes how to create a business plan to successfully sell your products, how to access current and potential customers, how to identify and profile your target market, how to generate leads to secure current and future sales, how to use online social networking to your advantage, and key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For information about dates and to reserve your place, please contact 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Excuse me. Munching. I do beg your pardon. Right. Let's do the fluorite drops. And I still got my Outback drops to bring you. And it's the last of my fluorite new strands today. I just love that chain necklace with the little bunches on them. Where's she hidden it? She's hiding it away now. She's getting set up for today's challenge. Beautiful. The fluorite drops. And funnily enough, she was just showing us a technique there with the potato pearls. And I think that technique lends itself beautifully to these. That, you know, the way down a length of chain you create a sort of a waterfall technique. You've got the lilacs and the purples and the mints. And if I just hold that out, you can see the variation there. These very pretty brulette drops there. And in our first new kit today, again, Sheila used the plastic tubes in between to great effect as well in the design, but they're just along that one ribbon of length there. You can see the variation between the mint to the purple to the lilac. So very pretty, and again, lovely on your spiral twists on your fascinators and your tiaras as well. Beautiful. Very elegant, very feminine, very pretty, and because they're brulette, you know, and the way in which they hang like a little teardrop, you get an even greater essence of that fluorescing, because of course when they drop, the faceted drop as it were just naturally catches the light at the bulbous end as it were and just really glows. And our faceted drops, you know, again, not always a regular feature on the show, but always a bestseller. So not one to hang around on, not one to rest on your laurels for. You know, if you love this, now's the time to get dialing so that you don't miss out, because the droplets, it's one of the most complicated cuts. It's, you know, you have to be one of the most skilled lapidarists to achieve the balancing act of getting an even spread of facets all the way around. And obviously the gem has to be of a good quality because you're exposing everything, and then double drilled at the top. So like I said, lovely for the wire work, the cascading drop work, lovely on the chokers as well if you just put a little gemstone in between. 80 carats, 9 by 6 millimeters. And very elegant. There you can see already the gems fluorescing. You can already see them, how they're garnering the light. And they will sort of flip-flop over. Pretty as well if you like your flower designs like our Sheila. Ooh, already down to the last 60 in stock, so we need to act quick. And it's not surprising because it's only $7.95 for our third new strand of the fluorite today. And if you missed any of the others, watch the repeat. $7.95 for the droplets. Pretty and beautiful and glowing and precious and elegant. And all for $7.95, but we need to be on that phone now. We need to be on that free phone now so that we don't miss out because they're flying out. Literally, the fluorite is flying. Well done on the website there. And it is a free phone number to dial. And we do deal in the genuine gemstones. So all we've got to do is call now. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can see the quality, feel the quality, try on the quality, decide if you like the quality, and add it to your jewellery making. They're beautiful. $7.95, 80 carats, and it's the rainbow variety of the fluorite, so we get all of those lovely colours. Bargain, the third of our new strands today. Ooh. Right, 30 left now, so quick as you can, ring the free phone number. Already becoming limited, and do give us a call, like I said, on the repeats. Yeah. Okay, and I think as well, I'm going to revisit the morganite when I do those lovely crackle quartzes, and I will launch the Outback Jasper. Marine, I'm going to price slash a kit now. Did you say with the green in, darling, the Imperial Jasper, yeah. Enchanting Forest, okay. See me plucking out all the beading materials there. So again, new Jewellery Makers, a great one for you to start with because it's a kit that we've already shown live on the show, not today's show, but a previous show. And basically, we're going to price slash the remaining few in stock. So Imperial Jasper is the one you see in the 10mm rounds, those lovely matrix of what looks like meandering rivers. Then we've got the actual Chinese jade faceted wheels, our quartzite, and we've got that Chinese jade in our drops as well. So a real forest green. So again, you know, you may want to add to this fluorite, you may want to give it a pop of colour, pyrite, those fuchsia pinks are the quartzes Sheila has. Don't forget, oh, well, we'll revisit with Sheila the challenge in a minute because it was one of the most ridiculous price points ever seen by mankind this morning. Now, Enchanting Forest comes with sterling silver findings and monofilament beading thread, 50 metres, 6 metres of clear elastic. Not the kind of elastic we put in our sewing, but, you know, for jewellery making, if you stretch your bracelets. Large and small gift bag, all sterling 925 sterling silver. And this beautiful kit came in at originally $21.95. Now, obviously it's aired, so already I'm starting with limited stock, but obviously we want it to go. We want our beautiful jewellery makers to get this in their stash, or indeed our new jewellery makers to get started. $17.95, so we can put that £4 towards the lovely crackle quartz coming up, or that fantastic Outback Jasper. Yeah, we can put that £4 towards the one PMP that we're only going to pay once, and you've still got another live show to enjoy between 5 till 9 o'clock tonight. And you can certainly, if you only just join me now and you're tuning in, watch the repeat of this show with Sheila and myself and take advantage of the offers that are already seen on the live show. But put that £4 to good use because it can go a long way to more jewellery making. I'd be tempted to get some colour in here, like the pinks of the fuchsia quartz or the reds. Or the golds. I'm thinking of the gold pearls from our 6-strand pearly box. Look at those. Look at those champagne pearls. That's beautiful, isn't it? It really ties in that Imperial Jasper, doesn't it? See, that's just 2 of the strands from the 6-strand pearly box I did this morning. Bottom of your screen now. You had 2 of the white, 2 of the silver, and 2 of the gold, the champagne, and yeah, just lifts it, doesn't it? They're a real champagne gold, and it really picks out the matrix on that Imperial Jasper, but enlivens the dark, rich, the forest greens of that Chinese jade, the quartzite. $17.95. Beautiful kit, beautiful gemstones, beautiful price slash. Alrighty. Should we do another one, darling? It's a low stock kit, I think. Got it. Already had my hand on it. Now, this is just revisiting this kit. It's the very last few in stock. It was an absolute bestseller. I mean, if I start to pluck out something like that, you know why. Oh, colour, Sheila, colour. She's going to love it. I know, darling. It's got you written all over it. Hello. Here she comes.
What's that kit for? Oh,
this is called Speechless.
Well, I am speechless. That is gorgeous.
I know.
That would go lovely with the last...
With that last kit, yes. Kit. Wouldn't it?
Wow.
With the wow kit. It's got its own wow factor, though. Speechless. Beautiful agate, beautiful big shell 12mm rounds. I believe only launched 2 weeks ago. Sterling silver findings as well. Ooh, last time, last chance in stock. White shell pearl. I've got my deep dark, almost like a garnet coloured Chinese jade, faceted and graduated. So that's fuchsia. You've got the cracked agate there, 820 carats. They're 8mm rounds. Like I said, your white shell there. I think I said 12. Sorry, forgive me. They're 10. And then you've got your beautiful burgundy, almost garnet-like Chinese jade graduated faceted rondelles from ranging by 10 by 5 to 20 by 14, 440 carats. All the silver elastic, the bead and thread, the monofilament. Oh, 5 callers on the phone there, straight away, not going to miss out. We're just revisiting the last few in stock. Haven't seen a kit like that for a long time. And the price point was a mere $24.95. So again, second bite of the cherry. I can see you love it. There's still availability to pick up the phone right now and get involved. And it's got all your silver in there. New buyers, you can do the same. You're thinking, love those gems, Fee. Would love to give it a go. Would love to just get started on this new hobby. Yes, thank you, darling. Lost my way there mid-sentence. Happens all the time.
You're speechless, Fee.
I am speechless. They've rendered me speechless, Sheila. They have. They're just so beautiful and big, and the colour of the fuchsia agate. It's gorgeous. Hold the phone lines on that one. Hold the phone lines on that one. I know. I'm not sure we had double figures, but I know 30, 40 of those already being allocated as I speak. Outback Jasper, yeah. And then if you don't mind, I'll just quickly flash my Morganite with my lovely crackle quartz. And let's see the challenge, yeah. Now this is the one, the Outback Jasper, with its fabulousness. It reminds me of the colour of Botswana, but in an opaque way. Does that make sense? It reminds me of the colour of Botswana, but in an opaque way. Because I can see the golds and the chocolates and then some sort of sandy reds. Some lovely banding on there. Pretty little pairs. Lovely, lovely little gem this is. Pear cut and all faceted as well. So we have a little closer look at some of the colours there. Some of the variations. It's beautiful, isn't it? Very different. Brand new today. Haven't had many of the pear drops today, have we? We've had them in the abalone in our first bedazzled kit. We've had them in the fluorite. And now the Outback Jasper. 90 carats. Brand new today. Like there's a lot. Literally the colours of the Outback, that's what it reminds me of. Did you know they're going to remake The Dirty Dozen with Tom Cruise? Oh, what are you talking about? How could he even begin to be Lee Marvin? And who's going to play Ernest Borgnine? That's the question. How can you remake The Dirty Dozen, Sheila?
You can't, can you?
You can't be Lee Marvin.
You can't
be
top
Ernest
it.
Borgnine.
You just can't top it, can you? No.
He's too much of a pretty boy.
All that money as
You need
well.
someone who's got a bit of gravitas, someone who's been around the block. He looked like, you know, he has whiskey for breakfast, doesn't he? Lee Marvin did. He was craggy and he was...
He was,
You knew he'd be mean, but he was
and
fair.
he got that voice, hadn't he?
Oh, what a voice, in his boots.
Yeah.
You can't have pretty boy Tom Cruise, can you?
It's just not going
just
to work,
wrong.
is it?
Well, he's kind of just a bit too squeaky clean. His teeth are too correct.
He's not rough enough.
There's not enough ruggedness,
No,
manliness
not
there,
rough
Sheila,
enough.
is there? We digress, but you're waiting on the phone line. We did press the button. Thanks, Scott. I know you had done it, darling. Oh, for all of that loveliness, $6.95. Fantastic for my Outback Jasper. Beautiful. Brand new today. Good luck. Please hold the lines. We know you're there. You haven't missed out. You are successful if you're watching on the live show. And always give us a call if you're watching on the repeats, because I don't want you to feel as though you've left out. Do not want you to feel as though you've left out, missed out, or been left out. Do you know what? It's worth getting this one home to have a little look at it, because somehow all the lovely patterns and the matrix of the colours isn't quite translating. There's a lot of variation there, and they are pretty drops. They really are. There's a lot of variation there. Right, I'm just going to bring up the code for the Morganite as well, and then launch my lovely Crackle Quartz, or rather launch my Crackle Quartz and bring up the code for the Morganite, because I think there is still some of the Morganite. You might have missed it. I launched it at 11:30, and I'm launching brand new today that Crackle Quartz. So I'll launch this code first, and then we can show you the Morganite afterwards. And then we'll go see Sheila. These are huge, lovely, they're like big daffodil bulbs or tulip bulbs. Lovely big bulbous pear. They've got a lovely fat bottom. They're bulbous. They're not like a pear. They're bigger, rounder. So you get loads of that, almost like a diaphanous glow, that inner brilliance. Beautiful. Love these. Are they called the apple, are they? Well, it's more droppy to me. I think tulip bulb. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, these are a bargain. And again, if you want to use them in the bundle, you know, the lovely Prom Queen bundle, again, because I know this would have worked so well. I know you had the slim, elegant drops in that bundle, but given this price point, snap it up. And that price point is on your screen now, $6.95. I know. Brand new today. I put everything with the pearls, that 6-strand pearly box, because everything goes. There's your bridal. You've got that 6-strand pearl box for $14.95, and then get your lovely Crackle Quartz. As Sheila quite rightly said, weddings can be very expensive, so let's just be cost effective, make our own fascinators and tiaras and bridesmaid jewellery and bridal jewellery, and have something that nobody else has. And just make it ourselves, and that just lends itself beautifully. Yeah, love that pearl box. I'm going to champion that pearl box. Want that pearl box. The Morganite as well, coming up on your screen. Still a few left, because I never want to say that you've missed out if there's still availability. No word of a lie, the majority of the stock did go in the live show. So we've still got a chance, though. We've still got a chance. There we go. The white quartz is on the bottom of the screen, brand new today, $6.95. And our gorgeous, these are the 8mm Morganites, 132 carats, 8mm rounds. Don't forget to check out in your basket. And we talked at great length halfway through the show about that beautiful, precious, the pink emerald of the gem world, and how they were working out at, was it the one that was 40p each? Ridiculous. Probably less than that, because I was doing a guesstimate of how many are on the strand. So beautiful pairing there. Gentle subtlety, beautiful femininity. Talking of beautiful, let's go and see her. Let's go and see the girl herself, because she's worked diligently. She had the fantastic dyed howlite from yesterday. We introduced the brand new fuchsia quartz, which is a must-have at $9.95. She also had a 3-strand pack, which was ridiculous. I got on my high horse about that, with a rutilated quartz and 2 strands of the white coral. Shell, was it the white coral? $7.95 for that 3-strand pack. And then she also had, that's it there, she also had a high-end strand of the white and lemon quartz. And anything we missed in this last little segment, do watch the show, half an hour into it on the repeats, and we take you through everything that Sheila had step by step, don't we?
You do indeed.
You've done well, girl. You've done well again. You've been busy with your gizmo, haven't you, darling?
A bit better today, yeah. I'd had a bit more time today, so...
I don't know where you got it from because...
no, I don't know either, but...
There we go, 3 fabulous necklaces. Fabulous. Looks fantastic, darling.
Colours are beautiful, aren't they? Really summery and...
Oh, it's that pink and blue, Sheila.
Yeah.
It's just... Ooh.
And the grey, actually, because pink goes with grey, with the...
That rutilated quartz there.
Rutilated quartz, yeah.
These are fabulous. Look at these with your lovely pink wire. You see, we could use some of that lovely pink, that bright pink fuchsia wire we got in your lovely bundle, couldn't we?
Well, this is it. It's, you know, anything goes, doesn't it? And yeah.
So that's your 3-strand pack, your rutilated quartz, and 2 strands of the white coral, and that's one of them. Then she's done the obligatory flower because she passed the law in Parliament that every piece of jewellery from now on, now that summer's finally arrived, has got to have a flower in it. I think that's lovely, that bracelet. I love it. I want it.
They're great. They are for the flowers as well. So tiny and petite.
Yes.
And, yeah. Really
nice. And then you've got these lovely nugget shapes as
Yeah.
well. I like this, Sheila, because you've used a double strand there. Is this the one that's got everything in it?
It has,
Yeah.
Lovely
Beautiful.
combination. Scott chose for my challenge, Well done, Scott.
Gorgeous. Very summer, very beachy,
summery.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something about that coral being in there, very beachy. Codes are on the bottom of the screen as well.
And
Yes.
cheery.
Yeah, cheery, definitely. Well, we've finally got a bit of the summer sunshine, so our jewellery needs to reflect that, doesn't it? And again, a lovely bit of gizmo work here with a sort of a pendulope drop, and this is how you said the silvery and the pink really works.
Well, that was supposed to be chunkier, but I'd only got my very tiny, my thin rod that goes through the gizmo. So if I'd have had the bigger one, it would have been chunkier, but I couldn't find it, so hence.
Well, I don't mind
got
saying
a mini
so.
one.
I don't think we've lost anything because of the mininess.
No, it just gives it more bulk, the bigger rod, but yeah.
Gorgeous.
Just the idea, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Just the idea. And then again, lovely, lovely one here with all of those corals put together. See, that is beachwear, isn't that beautiful? And a lovely splash of colour at the bottom. Really funky.
You can wear your
Love
white
those future quartzes. That 3-strand bundle, what a bargain that is, isn't it?
I know.
It's a bargain. Any favourites today, Sheila? Any favourites that really stood out for you?
Oh, that's so hard to say when you love jewellery, isn't it, really?
And the amount you work with today.
I do love the colours for summer. I thought I did like the chain as well with the, in fact, all
your
of it.
wow
And
kits.
yeah, I do. I can't really say. I do actually love this design.
I know. This is fabulous.
I love that design.
This has been one of our favourites
really
today, actually, if not the
design.
favourite. That was the wow kit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just thought it was
do
so
love that
different.
Design.
It's unlike anything we've seen on here before.
Well, if you can't see the chain, it almost looks as though they're suspending in, you know. So yeah, I do. I really like that.
Beautiful. Yeah, pearl box for me, Sheila. Love the gold and silver and the white.
Yes.
Love the pearl box.
Yes.
Botswana, need you us.
Well,
and the hematite.
No, absolutely.
I mean, that was a smash and
We have
grab.
had a lot of lovely gemstones, haven't we?
Yes.
Really, really
These
lovely.
fuchsia pink quartz are just delicious. When are you with us again, beautiful?
Next Thursday.
Are you?
I think.
Next
When's the
Thursday?
6th? Is that next Thursday?
It could be.
Yes, it is. No,
I
it's
don't
Wednesday.
know.
Is it?
No idea.
When's the Queen? When's the Jubilee?
No,
It's the 5th.
that's before the Jubilee. Because this weekend,
Oh, it's the
obviously,
week.
we're here.
Oh, no,
so,
I'm on next the 31st.
Yes.
I've jumped
Yeah,
ahead
it's the
a
end of
week.
May. You're jumping ahead. You're
Jumped ahead a
celebrating
week.
your Jubilee before we
I
even
know,
got there,
yeah,
darling.
no, I'm on the 31st, which is that Thursday?
Probably.
I must
Probably, my darling
I must
girl,
have
yeah.
made sure I turn up on the right
Well,
day.
that would be nice if you don't mind. If you could grace us with your presence, that'd be lovely.
31st and the 6th.
There's my pearl box. Thank you, darling. There's my pearl box there. So Sheila will be with us. Thank you for all your lovely texts. I hope you're enjoying making your jewellery in the garden. Yeah. And I hope you carry on making your jewellery with us and that you'll watch the repeat and the live show tonight between 5 and 9. Is it the lovely Carol tonight? Or it could be a guest? No, it's the lovely Carol tonight. So thank you for all your emails as well. Keep them coming in for the Wall of Fame. Who's with us tomorrow? Do we know? Is
Debbie doing the polymer? Oh, no.
Carol and Debbie?
Yeah, or is she doing the workshop or is it on here? I can't.
Paula McClay, I think you're
Paula
right.
McClay on
I
here.
think you're right. It is indeed. So yeah, she was talking about one of the workshops that you can actually do with us here. So they're worth checking out as well. There's one lady that came Monday to do the Paula McClay, 2 ladies, and then stayed overnight, and then Tuesday did beady with cherry.
It's the way to do it, though,
That's
isn't it?
Cram it all in. Have a double-day extender. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you. Well, Sheila will see you next Thursday. I'll see you on Saturday. I'll be with you on Saturday. I've just remembered I'm with you Saturday and Sunday.
Have a lovely weekend.
Yes, indeed.
And hi to all our Facebookers, because we haven't said hi for a while, have we?
No. Hello to everybody on Facebook.
Thank you for everything.
Absolutely, thank you. I hope you'll join me on Saturday. Carol will get the weekend started tomorrow, and I'll be with, I imagine, the lovely Linda on Sunday and our Sunday Sofa guest. So take care, enjoy the sunshine and your jewellery making. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Take care. Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making!
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Hello, very